Well, that said, let's begin.
Let me close my window so you don't hear a tractor.
Well, I don't know. Drop kick the person riding the tractor, but anyways, it's time to gather around the table. And let me tell you all a Voodoo fable. To gather around for the tale of these survivors, the tale of the looming corruption, and that of the mysteries within. For this, my friends, be the infamous tale of the Ascent. Previously, our heroes would find themselves in the arena of the gods, standing victorious over the corpse of the Bone Drinker. Surrounded by statues of the gods, they'd all investigate to learn more about them. Ingot and Zephyr looking towards Keranos, the Storm Father, and asking for his favor. Navro spitting or spiting the gods and looking for anything he could take, and finding a bit of gold near Erebos, the god of death's statue. Spike, however, would look over and find the statue of Nylia, alongside 5 other statues, and upon looking in the rubble of one of them, she'd find a similar necklace to hers and see visages of several individuals. Meanwhile, Myra and Amethyst would look towards the center and find a peculiar head with a strange glowing eye. The head would talk and reveal themselves to be Mimir, the god of knowledge, and a reflection of Krufix, the god of horizons. They'd complete challenges offered by the god in hopes of escaping and learning forbidden knowledge. They'd even meet the likes of several strange individuals who seek to help them by completing challenges of their own. However, as they split off, they need to complete their own task before reconvening for the final challenge. That said, survivors, listen now. The challenge has been laid out. Will you all conquer it, or will you all falter in session 7 of the Ascent? I hope you all are ready because it's time for a fucking riddle day.
Oh man, no. I am hearing both the opening music and the Art Attack music. It's scary.
The Art Attack music?
Yeah, do you know, like, do, 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 do. It's like that 60s dance music with like the trumpets, and it's this? So weird. Yeah. I'm hearing that at the same time, and it's just weird.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's more to come. It stopped though for you, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That was the one thing. I don't want you to like literally be going crazy or whatever listening to that shit.
That was like the weirdest intro ever. It's like the most dramatic like words, but it's just with that music.
Ah, yes. Well, you see, Captain Fable was at one point in his life a game show host. Ganon. All right. So, let us give you guys... Wait, can you guys actually hear it? I hope I turned it off.
Yes.
I can still hear it.
Why do you guys hear it? What? All right, I'm gonna turn it on. All right, I'm turned off.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Your chat's like, wait, what? You're like, what are they talking? See, the thing is, the Ascent's actually gone crazy, and this is their villain arc. Yes. I know they may have had a villain arc beforehand, but this is what really does it. Amethyst has a bad day. Oh, man.
Damn it, Stab!
I've had enough of your shit. I'm killing all of you!
I've had enough of your shit. Navro, I've had enough of your shit. Yes, yes.
Wait, wasn't he kidnapped?
Yeah, Amethyst was kidnapped.
Her baby was taken.
All right, Navro, we've had enough of each other's shit. Let's kill everyone else, and then we'll kill each other. Yes, yes.
Is this a group suicide? Can we ask for their consent too?
No, why would we ask for their consent?
Like
why is their problem our problem?
I mean, set the seed.
Me.
Just go.
I ask for mine.
No. Are you? Look.
They're not even fucking here at the moment. They're just talking to the void. Well, anyways, so as you guys begin to look about, we look back as we find the likes of Rhymer the Frost Maiden seem to have vanished, with the Mimir's eyes beginning to stop shining. At this point, as it stops shining the sort of same kind of astral light from before, even purple, you see as he says, well, looks like you ran out of time. Oh, well. Well, at the least you're free to do as you wish and dawdle about. You can explore, ask some questions. At least let me know when you're ready for the next challenge. Say, so, you said that, the man in black, he took, Amethyst, was it? No, and he'll be back?
Yes.
You're not here.
No.
What the fuck was that?
He brings him, takes him. I don't think it really matters. He'll be back eventually. You don't know anything about him?
No. It's kinda, you don't really, well, I know a decent bit, but, it's kind of hard to get a little bit more information besides, you know, running into random fuck-ups like yourselves. And then also, you know, well, that's kind of what happens when you're not next to Yggdrasil anymore.
I do have one question. Do you see the way we see? You know, standard vision. Or do you see more?
Oh, I see a lot more. And I am looking at you, and that one behind you is a little interesting.
Yet you didn't
The one
see
behind him.
Wait. The one behind me?
You look
I
behind.
look behind me.
You look behind yourself. You see
Okay.
nothing.
You're fucking with me, aren't you? You're fucking with me.
No. There's a. He looks over to Zephyr, and he's just like, that one over there. That one has a couple of. I guess he has his own little fan club.
Yes, you do have a little pack of groupies.
I think all of you are. No offense, by the way, but I think all of you have at least one, except for you, the big lass over there.
Me?
Aye.
Well, that's... I guess that's a good thing that I don't have an entourage.
You take it as you will.
Where's mine?
What,
You mean the... behind me?
well, like, so, they appear behind you, but, it's, you can't really see them unless you have, like, my kind of sight.
Humor me for a second. Describe what you're seeing behind me. I lack your vision.
He'll sort of, look up as if he's sort of pondering and thinking for a second. Can I say that? Is that okay? Hold on.
You're
I have to think for a second. I don't think it matters.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've already seen them as I touched the little thing and two of them showed up, so.
I don't think you might have, but I don't think you have. I could be wrong. You might have saw it, Myra. I think if anybody has seen their stuff, then it's only been Myra.
I
But,
think we saw Myra's stuff as well, did we not?
Yeah, you guys all would have. Okay. So I believe you guys saw what he's referring to, but no one else for sure. I don't
So it's
think...
like what happened with Myra before. The figures behind.
I'll tell you what. So I'm not gonna go too far into detail, but essentially he looks kind of like I mean, it's kind of hard to see because, you know, sort of a starry sort of figure behind you, and that goes for all of you. I can only see shape, but humanoid, kind of tall, kind of muscular, big bushy beard from what I could assume. Correct me if I'm wrong, Pete, greatsword?
Very big greatsword.
Alright. Greatsword. About all the defining stuff, from what I can see. It's really just like a silhouette.
Well, doesn't sound like him in the least.
I look down at myself.
His hair is pretty luscious.
Is this the opposite of me? Is like literally Mr. Opposite Navro?
Yeah,
You'll get
yeah,
that.
kinda.
Yeah, bro.
Kind of is, actually.
Touches his hair a little. visit me in the future? Oh,
Oh, you wish.
he wishes.
Well, enough idling about. We were going to rest. Now we were going to get on with these challenges. Get back to what we're supposed to, right?
Okay, I guess if you want, if you really want to get started so soon, that's fine. But aren't you missing a little? Aren't you missing the salamander?
Oh, we don't know when he's gonna come back. She's gonna come back.
I'm gonna point the head towards the man, who, if I can see out of the corner of my eye, if possible, sitting on a throne.
You guys look over and you see this.
Motherfucker.
And you see as he's just sort of I'm talking evil villain looking ass. He has a sort of amethyst just in his lap, literally just sort of petting him like a cat at the moment.
Dr.
Just,
Claw style.
yes, like evil villain style.
Nice.
Does anyone else feel a bit wrong about that? Like, he's
It's
not
like
exactly a pet.
It's like head pats and whatnot.
Myra
man.
waves hello.
Oh man.
I mean, the lizard is a thinking creature.
Maybe he likes it.
Okay.
Some people pay for that, you know.
You know, I did think he had the right get up for it.
Look at you and just like he'll stand up and just like laser focus on you, Zephyr.
Why'd you stop? Yes, yes.
Nah. We'll go back to doing it. It's
just all you hear is yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Eventually he will just sort of like pick you up and then just sort of hold you out Lion King style and then look towards you for confirmation.
Do it.
He'll fucking yeet you.
Whoa! I'll try to run forward and
Wait, what is the
catch her.
what is that called when you eat a clay disc and shoot a shotgun at it?
Oh no.
Skeet shooting?
Oh yeah, Eldritch Ball. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Just put me out of my misery.
That said, Spike, you're able to rush up and just sort of catch Amethyst, no roll needed. Actually, humor me, or Spike, make an athletics check real quick.
Sure.
This is mainly to see if you fuck up. That's really it. The DC's not hard.
By the way, I can't move my token.
Wait,
I
really?
don't know why. Oh dear.
10. There, you're fine. It was like a DC of 5. It was good.
Okay.
Oh wait, I know why. Because you guys are in combat right now. Try now. See if you can move.
Yep. I can.
No. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna delete your token and bring it back.
It says you cannot take this action while the game is paused.
Oh. Okay. Here.
Is that a thing?
How about now?
Yay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Easy fix. All right, as you were. So you have you catch Amethyst in hand, and as you do, it does burn, but I mean at this point you're kind of used to it because you've literally sort of had her as a scarf before. So, yeah.
I am football. Yes, yes.
Hey, you alright? Did they hurt you or anything? You good?
No. Many pets, much comfy. Yes, yes.
Oh,
Just turn fucking Russian. What the fuck
Okay.
is going on?
well, that's
I shift accents,
hear.
comrade.
Did
I'm
they
sorry. What
mess
did you
with
say,
your head?
Spike? I don't know. Yes, yes.
Okay, now you
It's
sound
so good to see
you sound normal again.
Sorry, I haven't talked in a while. Yes, yes. I was too busy getting head pats. You know how it is.
That's fair. Do you want more head pats?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that him or Navro?
Yes.
Yes.
That big
I got so many calluses on my hands anyways that I can't really feel the
See,
heat or burn or anything, so I'm good.
after enough of this, maybe you'll get resistance to fire damage.
Alright. That
That'd be
being
cool.
said, here's what you guys will see below. Oh wait, does he have anything
Below.
for you guys? You
below him.
No.
Oh,
He
that
doesn't
scared the
care.
hell out of me.
Alright, so what you guys see below over here, you see as the keeper begins to sort of raise his hands, and you watch as several ravens begin to slowly begins to circle around, forming a little bit of a swirling portal off to the side. You see as the keeper begins to stand up towards the edge and begins to sort of hold his hands directly up in perfect form. You see as he begins to bend down for one single squat, come back up, bend down for another squat, and he's going to dolphin dive out, try to do a front flip twirl, and embed himself into the portal. Perfect form.
He's a bit odd one, that one.
I've seen better, yes.
You'll see as the keeper begins to form right beside Amethyst and begins to just sort of flick your head for a second and then just go back into the portal.
Your hit stats were subpar, yes.
The keeper will remember this. Alright.
Hey, you're the only one who's been with him, so keep that in mind.
Oh man. That said, is there anything else you guys would like to say, do, or ask, or explore before you guys go into the, or try to complete the riddle? Hold on 1 second.
Yes, I do have a question from Amir, but I'm going to slowly walk off and see if people follow, because honestly, everyone wants this stupid head.
I do say one thing. I turn to the sphere and kind of to himself I say, Zephyr,
Hey.
why didn't you go off with them?
What do you mean?
Throughout the entire time since we've woken up, you've made it clear you don't particularly want to be around us, that you don't like us. And yet, you have a group of different people who apparently know you, and you don't take that opportunity. Why is that?
Just because they knew me doesn't mean that we might have been friends. I remember I barely even spoke to them. But look, it's not particularly that I don't like all of you. I just don't know you. We've only been together. This is our second day together. And frankly, with everything going on, such as the mushroom there going off and running and getting us into trouble, and it's actually not that bad. I just want us to keep moving, not get sidetracked so much. Actually have a game plan for survival, because frankly we're in a frozen wasteland.
I agree. We have to stick together, and I mean, we didn't choose to be here. We didn't choose our companions, but I'm so grateful that we're not alone, I guess. And I mean, I don't trust you all, but I trust you enough to survive for a little while with you guys, so and then we'll see.
You both enjoy the shenanigans, then.
Well, it would be nice if we didn't have to babysit all the time, but what you gonna do?
He's going like, talk to you guys kind of like away from Ingot for right now. Just We have sorted something out with the little one, okay? He's intelligent, I know that much, but, well, he can talk. I'm not sure that's the right kind of intelligence we're thinking of.
He's far smarter than he lets on.
He's strong, that's for sure. And
We
that's
knew-
something that's useful for us now.
We need
I
him.
have a
We
question.
just need to.
I have a question.
What?
Though,
I thought I walked away with him.
oh, did you?
I moved away, and I was pretty sure I was
okay.
still holding the head.
Oh, never mind.
If Mimir isn't able to, does Mimir say anything? Does he kind of
Well,
like?
I don't. It depends on how loud you guys are talking. I
For
assume
this
you guys
one,
are just
probably
talking
not
kind
too
of low
loud.
to each other.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, we might as well keep him around, and I don't think it's a good idea to try to control him or anything, because clearly he's just going to do whatever he wants to do.
He
So
looks
if
down.
he,
Zephyr just looks over the gash wound he gave him.
yeah, and I mean, if we let him do stupid stuff and eat
Oh, wait.
whatever he wants, well, it's gonna be on him if he dies. Or they.
Hold on for a second. And I'm gonna go over to Ingus. Seth, do you want to roleplay? Or are you just gonna kind of take?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. I go over to Ingus. And mushroom.
He looks at you at first.
And he, Navro kind of squats down a little. Mushroom, I know you're smarter than you let on. And I know that you really, really love shiny things. And I kind of...
Shinies.
I kind of go in a little closer, not enough to kind of be uncomfortable, but... And I do too. Fuck, I love gold. So good.
What Ingot's gonna do is he's gonna grab his gold coin here and just slide it into Navro's pocket.
Oh. Navro is shocked. Navro paused. Navro paused.
Everybody quick, spam the emote! Spam the emote!
Spam it. We gotta get that use. Gotta get the use.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He pats his pocket down slightly and just really warmly grins, just kind of amazed, and it continues. There are certain shinies, however, that we just can't have. Sometimes, and not all the time, sometimes we just won't be able to get them. The consequences are too grave. However,
Ingot starts to look off to where the sun would be.
However, and he kind of puts he puts his hand on wherever like the equivalent of Ingot's shoulder would be. If there are any shinies that you really want, come hell or high water, we'll help you get them. But there will be some that off limits.
Me like shinies.
I'm pretty sure you understood what I just said. Right, good talk, good talk.
And
he
as you
walks
sort
back to-
well, as you sort of clap him on the back, you guys eventually do see as this guy begins to sort of flicker for a moment, a similar sort of thing that you guys almost grown accustomed to, but it immediately shifts from a darkened sky to a brightened sky of day. Granted, I'm still not going to change the map as it looks, it's still pretty accurate, but there we go.
Yar.
I'm gonna shake Mimir at this point and kind of go,
Alright.
I'm tired of this place.
Well, me too. I'd rather not be here if I could.
Begin the next challenge.
Alright, well, hold on. There's one. Hold on. There's one of these fuckers coming in again. And you'll see immediately begins to appear and slowly begins to sort of float over to Spike. And they have a small little potion in their hands, and they're just sort of presenting it to you.
Oh, for me? Thank you.
They see this, they nod. Alright. If you take it, you'll see as they begin to salute and then explode.
Okay.
Kill them.
It's like a really, really bad Unreal Engine 4 explosion that's way too big. But nobody.
They do explode in that of actually lightning.
Oh.
I'll turn to Zephyr. Is that he's from you or
No.
Oh.
I have no idea.
it'll be useful, that's for sure.
Hey, as long as they're not hurting you more than they're helping you.
That's fair.
Uh-oh.
I'll put it in my my little chainmail
Oh,
bag.
thank you.
So, are we rested first, or are we going straight on to the next challenge?
I could take 5, but I could go straight away. I'm fine for either.
I feel great.
Only one hit here, standing with the head.
You're lucky you don't need to eat or drink here. That would be terrible. Because
I was wondering about that aspect. Because
Do we
that,
age?
I do remember, he says,
Don't touch that.
do not stay here too long, for whatever's happening out there is gonna be worse. So,
well,
I don't know if you're
not
advice,
entirely. Kind of. Not. I mean, so I don't know exactly how time works in voting. In fact, I haven't been in voting in a couple of years. But I do know that I'm not entirely sure how long you spent, how long you being in here translates over to there. Could be a couple of seconds, could be a couple hours, could be a couple of days. So,
A couple of years, even.
I mean, I don't know.
You said before, right there, that it's been a few years since you've been here. What was your earliest memory of voting like?
Well,
Was it always like this?
if I remember right, I was down below below Yggdrasil. You know, a giant fucking tree, kind of hard to miss. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where me and all the other sort of gods reside. At least hiding out. I was trapped over there, sort of tied there by a well, if I remember. Told to never really sort of leave, just kind of stuck there. I was waiting. A lot of waiting. Eventually, he sort of came over, and well, the other Crufix. He came over and then sort of transported me to here. So how was voting anyways?
Sucks shit. I hate it.
Cold. So
Bad.
Sounds about right.
I like how he got just turned into a sheep.
It happens.
Oh, man.
So you weren't always just ahead. I was gonna ask about that. Did we ask about that?
No, I thought you were kind
I
of doing it
wasn't
because
sure if it would be rude.
yeah, that's what I thought, but apparently, don't have manners where voting come from. That's all good. And he just sort of laughs and chuckles at you.
everyone makes fun of me.
Well, we don't ask you why you're bald, dead, and... Well, I could go on, but I think I'll make you crunch over even more than you already are. And he kind of like pats him on the back in like a jester manner.
And I think we all look kind of weird, so no judgment, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm adorable. Yes.
I wonder if...
Oh, yes, you definitely are. Keep that.
Hearing that Navro is dead, Myra begins poking him with her bone
I
hand.
begin poking Myra back. Do you like that, huh? Hmm?
Where do you poke exactly, real quick?
Like, I don't know, like the chest, I guess. Why? No, were you gonna do a thing where poke the hand, or?
No, wanted to know if he was poking a spot where maybe I didn't have flesh and his finger just would go in.
Keep going.
Well, we can sit all around and joke all we want, but frankly, I want to see the mountain. Get out of here. As nice as it is, it's well.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. What is the temperature in the Arena of the Gods? Is it temperate, nice, or is it?
Oh,
as
it
cold
is
as...
like fucking heaven compared to where you guys were. Like it's just
heard of room temperature. It's that room.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's basically that. It's it's heaven right now.
It's the room temperature.
Is this a piece of is this a flag right here?
Where you at? Ping. Oh, there. No, it's more of like a kinda. Honestly, it's really just what it is on the map. It's just like a fucking cloth or whatnot, like a. Mainly just for design.
You wouldn't be angry if I took something. Hey, I took a weapon already. He's gonna walk over here and try and reach up.
That's mine. And keep in mind, you literally have to, like, though you are a very, very tall panda man, you would still need at least like a good old jump or to probably stand on top of something to grab that thing. It's like, or if I remember right, it's like 15 feet in the air. This is
we're freezing our butts off back into the open area. I think you can spare us a little bit of warmth. You'll kind of like
that might be true, but
and grab it.
Hey, he'll look over and just say, "It's not like I get to see the world anymore. No one ever wants to deal with that. So I got at least one thing. It's the only place I can kind of reside."
Yeah, I'll do a quick.
I'm serious. Why not?
Oh shit. You guys do that a lot. Oh, fuck.
If you're tired of this place,
we'll feed you pina coladas on a beach one day.
We'll take you task.
Spike and Navro, make a persuasion check. You guys can either give one person advantage or, well, it depends. What do you say?
There's a lot of open area out there. A lot more open than here. And frankly, we could use someone with your knowledge, even if you're not willing to share it all. Now we're going to be traveling. You can join us merry bunch if you want to. What do you say?
All right.
Lots to see.
So Spike and Navro, make a persuasion check. You can either do it yourselves, or you can do one person with advantage. The DC is lowered based off of what Zafir said.
I've got +0. What do you have?
I had the +5, which is why I was. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah.
I have +3, but I do also have a knowledge of a past life, which would give me a D6 plus.
Oh,
that'd be
go
good.
for it.
Okay, so I'll roll and then I'll do for knowledge of past. Wait, how much? Myra, don't you want to? You said something.
I all I said was once you begin the next task. I did not help in this.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just roll then. Persuasion. shit.
One more time.
Oh, come on. It's on 19.
Oh, roll for advantage as well?
Yeah, if you're unless you want Spike to do it. Yeah. And
Spike, do you want to, or?
I think you're.
I think I could be
might
wrong,
as-
but I think
you might as well try it. Yeah.
Yeah. You also got knowledge of past life, which adds quite a fair bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
12, add a d6. I think you got to do it manually.
Okay.
Also, Ingot, you've received an inspiration point from chat.
One.
From
Nice.
Kane.
That's a 13. After all that.
13. Alright, you guys adding anything else to it?
Kind of want him to come with us.
Actually, I have some inspiration points that I can throw into the mix.
Oh.
I'm going to look at the head and say, "You've never had a choice in the matter. You belong to me."
He'll laugh at you. He'll fucking laugh at you, Myra.
Never mind, I don't have anything else to add.
I have 3 inspiration. Can I add to that, or?
Yep. It only has to be one person. Only one person can add inspiration points, though. Like their inspiration.
So, no one's getting.
So you probably want to pick the one with the highest amount of inspiration points.
Yeah.
I'll use 2 of my inspiration then. Just have 1 in the backlog for any day.
All right.
So that's adding 2 to the roll.
So 15 total. Alrighty. If that's the total amount, here's what Amamir says. Oh boy. Here we go into this one. And it was at that point the DM grew a smile 3 times that day. You'll see as Mimir begins to say, I do know exactly what that means. Just be sort of carrying me around, all that sort of stuff, and devoting. It's not like some individuals are particularly friendly about me returning.
Well, you said you were chained up to a tree. You might have a body still there. Maybe you can find it, become whole again.
Alright, well, here's the thing. I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Come along for a little adventure. On one condition. Oh boy. Remember how I said, thing about Yggdrasil?
Yeah.
About me and my pantheon and whatnot. We're sort of, well, Rorika under, well, the Starry One's grasp at the moment. Sort of subjugated, forced to hide down there with the likes of the other gods. You go down there. You free us with those little marks of yours. Then I may come along for the ride.
You have to make a trip to the mountain first. Alright?
Yeah. I don't mind going to Yggdrasil if...
Aye.
I mean, we don't really have much plans after going to the mountain, so...
We know the other group were able to see that, but not the mountain. Now, I'm sure they have their own sort of quest to do. And we'll be seeing them soon for the last challenge. So my bet is we can quickly get these challenges done, get the mountain out of the way, depending which is closer. Go to Yggdrasil, meet up with the other lot, and become stronger. More people equals more power, more safety.
And I will say, this isn't gonna be an easy trip. In fact, it's gonna be a pretty difficult one. Probably a long one as well.
But do you think that if we help them escape, help them get out, are they gonna help us to get rid of all this mess?
We'll see further down the line. didn't seem the most evil of sorts. But Mimir...
I think
I
she's
was asking
referring to
Mimir.
the rest of the Pantheon.
Mhm.
Loki's a bastard, but I think even they be able to understand. That's your version of Phonax, by the way. I think they kind of all understand what must be done. Now, granted, well, oh boy, I can at least restore a little bit of knowledge on you. Do you know how the gods and stuff work in Aurora?
I think one of you said before, you need people to follow you. Something like that.
Aye, correct. You're only as strong as your followers' faith. So, that's more followers, more faith they have, the stronger the god. Now, that being said, the Norse gods are all the ones below Yggdrasil. Been away for a long time, longer forgotten. Only a handful even remember who they are. Some reside in Voden, others, well, elsewhere. And you'll see as he intently looks towards you, Myra, but it almost looks as if he's looking past you when he says that. As he continues, he begins to say, I think is gonna need a little bit more people and a little more followers before we can get our full strength back. You releasing them into the Pantheon or back into the world. Sure, they'll be grateful. Look to repay the favor.
Say, Mimir,
Aye.
how much do you want to head back to Yggdrasil? To free the others, maybe even find your body.
Oh. I never got to really thank Odin, so. Besides, that well was pretty nice. Let's say pretty.
Then, as your transport, your guards, how about a bit of payment while we go on our journey? Bit of knowledge here and there. To make sure we get you back to your home.
The more we know, the easier it is to go forward.
Well, before you really want to confirm on this, you may want to talk it up with the big man himself. And as he says that, alright everybody, listen up. Oh boy, you have triggered the one thing that I mentioned before, Pete. Oh boy. So,
Nice.
this, or with you guys being able to unlock this path, you have unlocked a secret path to a different campaign, if you guys want to go through it, after the Ascent. I had this sort of stored up in my back pocket for a while now, just in case. That, oh boy, is a campaign where, assuming after you guys get past the mountain, and you, like, this is out of game by the way, after you guys transport to the Forbidden Expanse, you can either go yourself as like this sort of motley crew of 6 and travel to Yggdrasil, or you could gather the likes of Secrets in the Sands or Rhyme the Frostmaiden if for whatever reason they join you on this thing, to join you in a travel or a journey to the middle of Voden, Yggdrasil, and try to free the Norse pantheon from subjugation. Oh boy. So that is a campaign. That is an option for you guys if you ever want to do it. Obviously you can't do it right now because you have no idea how the fuck to get back home at the moment, but that is an option. If you take Mimir with you, he can kind of help you with that. Oh boy. Now, the other thing that I have to say is that campaign is a very fucking dangerous one, to say the least. I'm talking, that's very, like, if there was a difficulty thing, that's very hard mode. To say the least, as you guys are only level 2 at the moment. It has the skull and crossbones, but, it's possible. That being said, to give you like a little bit of the logistics, I only have like a general outline because there's no point in fucking preparing a campaign if you guys don't actually want to do it. But, that campaign will last definitely at least 10 sessions as you guys are traveling. Because you got to get there to the place and figure out how to get there and all that stuff. It'll at least be 10 sessions, maybe even 20. It'll be a whole side arc, like a long sort of thing. So keep that in mind.
And
I will be going...
Like... Was I going?
No, you go ahead first.
Yeah, beat me on this, then. You go ahead first.
Jesus.
Alright, you can beat me.
Wait, you're
Here we
there.
go again.
When
I'm
you
right
now
above
go
you on my
first, I
screen.
swear to God. I swear to Mimir.
Alright, that's another one. I got another follower. Be challenging Odin in no time.
His eye goes a little brighter.
Yeah.
Is that going to also be as well on the Patreon?
What do you mean?
The payment.
That's just Soulbound, baby. That's another whole arc and chapter. That's the whole. It's a like. That's not a You don't have to pay anything extra. This is your campaign. This is Soulbound. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want. Like you guys can go wherever you want. Like this is just another part of the adventure if you want to do it.
Okay.
I like
They would
the
wait
sound of it.
for a few levels, maybe. Level
Yeah.
4 we begin.
We'll be going to the
Nice.
mountain anyways.
Like granted, there's gonna be a bit of time before you guys get to that point, but that's just like a okay. Hey, after this is an option for you guys.
It's just going to be like, we'll just be dragging Mimir across the land while we level up. And we're just going to level up like a bit higher than we need to, just, you know, just ease past it.
I just can't wait to see Navro
What
turn
is-
into Kratos.
I just pump all my ability score improvements into strength.
I mean, he's pretty close. He calls he just goes mushroom instead of boy. He's close.
Yeah, see?
Boy.
How
He's
about
there.
Set?
Damn, I should have named myself Astreus.
How about Set? What do you think about it?
Sounds good.
I'd say we plan on it after we finish these stuff. See what we feel, how we're feeling at the end of this. If we take him or not.
I mean, we could probably take him and just, you know, we could just ditch him on the side of the road somewhere.
What's he gonna do? He's ahead.
Well, I can do. Well, I can do this. And
This
he's
is
just
out
gonna...
of character.
Hey, friendly fire, friendly fire, I'm not a part of this.
Listen, Mimir is different than me, okay? I'm a fucking artist, okay? Don't listen to me. Listen to Zephyr.
Zephyr's just scrambling on the ground like, here, my artist shit! Look!
Wow, you're an incredible artist. Why did you tell me
I don't know. Where's this coming from?
You're
This isn't
pulling
me.
your soul,
Why's my hand being
boy.
controlled?
You probably just forgot all your talents. That's. I might be a grand opera singer, for all I know.
Why am I picking up a bunch of shields? Why am I thinking this is a good idea?
See, the thing is, you'll never know whether Kat is actually a grand opera singer, or if she's just fucking with all of you. You'll never know.
I believe it.
Fuck you, but yeah,
Cat
I
gets the
think.
highest note.
Well, I'm taking this thing anyways, and he's going to get his glaive. And you know that kind of like monk thing where they almost stand on the thing? Like put the hilt on the ground, put a foot on it, and reach up that way?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just going to do that to do a quick boost up, and then grab it.
Alright. That's it. Yeah, you're good. You're eventually able. It takes you a little bit of time. It does. You don't get it on the first try, but eventually you're able to jump up and sort of grab and pull it down. All right. That's gonna be a little weird. So.
Are we ready?
I think you all. Last sort of thing. If you guys are doing this, after we get out of here, I will be gone from time to time in case anybody ever decides to come over here. Right now, you're speaking to a visage of, well, yeah, kind of. So you remember how that thing I said, we kind of, gods can like sort of split themselves and whatnot?
Aye.
You're kind of talking to a visage at the moment. I'm with the other group.
Oh, we don't even get the real one.
In time. Maybe you can sort of sell them like a trading card or something, I don't know. Anywho. So, that said, the thing I was going to mention, me sort of entering back into the world is going to be pretty dangerous, especially for you all just sort of carrying me around. You willing to earn
Well,
the
it can't
wrath
be
of the...
worse than what we're already dealing with.
It
Seems
can always
everything
be
wants
worse.
to kill us.
Well, it's possible you could earn the wrath of the gods.
Look at us.
At least some of them.
Tell us that we aren't going to say yes to more shenanigans.
I love shenanigans. Yes.
Shenanigans.
Ingot will look confused and go, shinies? Clearly mishearing the word.
Shenanigans can be shinies. Yes.
Well,
A lot of shiny guns.
well, unless you guys have a death wish, alright, well, and that's
Always.
the case. Let's get a move on. Let's start off with the first, or the next challenge. Oh, goodness. Yeah. See, he begins to sort of shake his self for a brief moment, and you see oh boy. You watch as his eye begins to sort of shine this bright golden light. As it does, you see as where you kind of took these sort of this sort of tapestry off to the side. You see as it begins to almost appear before you, kind of like a visage of it, or where it used to have been. And you also see as bits of text begins to form and almost write itself upon it. That said, does anybody here speak Celestial?
I do.
I do.
Those who
You
can,
do?
I do.
those who can speak Celestial, you guys can actually read it. We'll get into what it says in a moment. But, alright, so, that said, this third trial is going to require pure wit, prowess, and cunning knowledge. A little bit of my favorite. You need to answer some riddles. The answer should be simple enough, and if you get stumped, you can always call upon the knowledge of legends, and so on. Out of game, you guys can make an intelligence check for a hint. But however, if you ask for hints and stuff like that, you guys get less rewards, and we'll get into that in a minute. However, the thing about these are time riddles. Each riddle you have only about 5 minutes total to complete, or you fail. Also, if you use a hint, that timer gets reduced by 2 minutes, and, well, you only have one hint that you can sort of call upon.
If we make a guess... Oh, sorry, go on.
If you make a guess, well, it's not the smartest thing. Your brain's gonna be racked in pain, and you're all gonna suffer. So I advise you probably not to start spamming out answers. That said, if you do use a hint, you get barred off from the final reward. Ready to hear what they are?
The rewards are always interesting.
Alright. So. Oh boy, here we go. I will explain this to you out of game for simplicity's sake. And just for ease of use and all that. So, if you guys get 3 riddles completed and right, you guys all get the effects immediately of a long rest, and all exhaustion levels, hunger, and dehydration are reset for you immediately. That's if you get 3 riddles right. If you get 4 riddles, you all each get a roll on the magic item table for your level, obviously.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh boy. And the big one, the big man. If you complete 5, all 5 riddles, you all gain 1 arc point across all soulbound groups, getting them closer to level 3.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Now is that cumulative? So if we get 5, do
No,
we get
no,
the
no.
magic item and the arc point? Oh.
No.
Alright.
However, I need to
Still.
change the I need to change the 5th riddle to something even worse because you guys have already figured that one out.
Nice.
That was the big one. I was gonna do that to you guys, but you were supposed to get to it last session, and then you figure, or the session before, and then you figure it out anyway. I was like, fuck, alright. I was gonna troll them with this one. Alright, so I'll figure something out in a minute. Oh boy.
Man, I don't know.
Honestly, I think we should stop at 4.
Yeah, magic item actually sounds kind
I know.
level 3 is better for...
I think we should stop at level 4.
But level up.
Hold on.
Yeah, but we don't know how many points we
You won't
but a
level up.
level
Keep
doesn't
that in
give
mind.
me
Keep that in
a
mind. You guys
depression
aren't
shield.
leveling up. You just get an arc point closer to
That's
leveling up.
right.
How many points
Well, exactly.
is it to level up?
I believe
No.
you guys are at 1 out of 5. I could be wrong. I gotta check it, but I think you guys are at 1 out of 5 across all groups. Thanks to
It's not even
Valley of
worth
Dreams
it.
from
Yeah.
or from Monday. I think I could be wrong. So this will bring you guys up to 2.
Listen,
Okay, so
we
we-
did all the hard work.
I believe. I could be wrong.
We did all the hard work in the first one. I think it's our time to let them do the hard work to
Be
level
greedy.
up.
Where are the other guys?
So they're just gonna int at the last one. They're just gonna feed. Alright, I see. I see. Alright, so I will let you guys I will pause at the 5th and final one and I will come up with one myself. And then I will go from there. For right now we will answer the first 4. That said, if you guys are all ready, if you guys all have your thinking caps on, we shall begin. Any questions?
Let
Pete,
me
did you have a
sit
question?
up, lean forwards a bit.
I know. I've got to get my gamer posture. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Gotta squat and like be so curved. Your spine is so curved, it's looking at the floor.
Wait,
Nice.
oh yeah, sorry. Get in the L position.
Actually, we're gonna
Recovery
start.
position.
We're gonna start off with
The
this. We're gonna start off with an easy
Beauregard
one.
thinking position.
Slavic philosophers.
Alright. Alright,
And you
so
must draw
these
out
should be
this
pretty
position.
easy. You guys got this. I believe in you. Alright. If everybody's good to go, line up over, or line your tokens up over here, and let's get started. Alright. I'm also gonna drag my mirror back over here. Behind you, Myra. Single file line. Alright.
She's holding me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Alright, cool. Here, I got you. Boop.
For this, I would probably switch you to my shoulders. So, scarf.
What works for me?
Ain't this a fucking motley crew if I've ever seen one? Oh man, it's like with each person they grab, it just gets worse and worse. Like they are dead set on becoming the villain-looking group. Hold on,
Fuck yeah.
hold on one
Dude,
second.
this is only stage 2, Myra, out of 5. So
Wait, 5?
Oh.
I have a lot of commissions incoming. Oh!
Stage 5 is just a normal live deer.
Alright, let's do that. Sorry
yeah,
about that. Alright,
just
sorry about
become
the
a
delay.
deer.
Stage
Reset.
stage 5. He's actually Myra's
Humanity
actually just Loki.
Turned to deer.
I'll be
Alright.
back
Stage
in
5
like
it
a minute.
is Loki.
Yeah, it's just Loki. You're actually just
if
Loki.
you guys are good to go, then let's begin.
Things Seth was saying he was about to be about
Yeah.
that.
Oh, did you want to wait for him if you or something?
Oh, is he back or?
I don't
Oh,
think
wait,
this
no,
will
he
probably
is.
take you
Yeah.
that long because it is timed and all that stuff. So you probably want to have everybody. It's like 25 minutes at the least, and we got plenty of time. So I guess if you guys want to talk to one another or anything before you get started, converse,
If
yada
we'll
yada,
just-
ask
I
questions,
did
look
have a
around the
question.
arena, do what you got to do.
I did have a question from Amir, but I never got a chance to ask him.
Go for it.
I want to whisper to him. The first chain has broken. There are 4 remains from what I saw. Is that a bad thing?
I think that could probably be a good one. Maybe. I mean, good, bad, I guess it depends on what you... Well, it's a little bit of both. I know you don't want to hear that, but... I mean, it really depends on how you look at it. It really does.
Let the others know this. But in a worst case scenario, you are emergency food.
I don't really taste good. I promise you that. I
All
really
things
promise.
taste good.
No, you'll be surprised. You know,
I flavor the beer.
A head... you say, you do that. Yeah. You see, he begins to say, you see, when a head sort of sits here for like hundreds, if not thousands of years, they don't really age well. So, look at it that way.
I'm already rotting.
That's true. That's true. Touche. And he just goes back to doing what he's doing.
It's hanging from my waist as emergency food.
Oh, man. That said...
Oh,
Hey, come along with us. Come along. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you.
Fire never said anything other than that she owns him. So she wasn't entirely on this plan.
so Mimir,
Aye.
why were you, what caused all of these gods from this world to be, enslaved by the others, so to speak?
Well, I ain't enslaved by anyone from our pantheon. Enslaved by the starry ones. As all the rest of Odin is. You've seen them, right?
Now come. Have we?
This group. Let's find out. Yes, you have. You saw them in the mine, specifically the ones with the dwarves. These or zombified-looking creatures. They had a little bit of astral light coursing amongst them.
Oh wait, and also I remember the astral dragon.
Yes, that one is a big one. Yeah.
Was I supposed to say that?
I don't think we saw it.
No, it's only Zephyr said it or saw it. You never showed anything, or you never told
I
anybody
didn't say
anything.
anything. I didn't say anything.
This man's secrets.
Dragon? I don't know.
Secrets Central. But yeah.
I mean, we saw it.
So yeah, you guys have seen him though before.
What were we waiting on again? Sorry. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I
So-
had completely forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a question actually.
Is that the
When we saw the starry ones and all that, did that coloring like trigger some kind of memory for Spike? Like, did she
That's for me. I thought you were talking to Mir about this. Okay.
Oh no, to you. Sorry.
I'll tell you what. Spike, make a intelligence check for me. Or I guess this is a history. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh shit. Alright. Fuck my DC, I guess. Spike. Oh boy. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Here we go again. Spike, as this happens, you begin to look and begin to sort of recall as you begin to hear starried ones over and over and over again. You begin to recall this sort of encounter in that of the mine briefly. And immediately some begins to come back towards you. All of those around, you begin to see as Spike's eye begins to turn from a purple one to a similar one of Mimir's when it was coursing with an astral light. Blue, greens, and purples just all sort of swirling within it before it eventually just begins to stop and resort back to purple. Spike, you begin to recall hordes and more of these sort of creatures armies of them. And you fighting on these sort of front lines against them. Yeah, not entirely sure why, but you remember doing battle with them, making sure that they never cause a pain, a bad sort of emotion, a bad feeling, one that seems familiar but not. As you're sort of recalling about this, the maul upon your, or the eye upon the maul begins to sort of shine brightly for a brief moment before closing again.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Yeah, I mean, you're right beside her. You guys just never asked about it.
Well, no, it was always closed.
No, it's been open this entire time.
It has been open.
Like, ever since you guys killed the Bone Drinker, it opened and shined for the first time, and no one mentioned it. It was like, huh, alright, anyways.
No one's mentioned a lot of things, okay? No one has mentioned a lot of things. The fact that I am dead, the fact we have blue-green blood, the fact Davro, fucking, no one asked him what caused the giant black hole. Like, there's 1,000 questions nobody's asked.
Like, alright.
They're not very shiny.
It's too many mysteries.
Speaking, okay, if you want us to ask, do I have any idea of what the hell the eye is in the hammer? Or does it bring any memories?
Hold on. Let me think. No. No.
None with me as well?
No.
With me?
None of you.
No. Yes.
And so as the eye closes, we never really rested or anything, so I didn't have a chance to fuck around with it. But I guess I'll take the head of my hammer where the eye is and
just grabbing the barbed wire and everything.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care about that shit.
Alright.
And just
hardcore.
Poke the eye.
Okay.
Oh,
what happens?
Listen.
1 second. High or low?
High.
Son of a bitch. Alright. I hate my life.
I had horrible luck the last session.
I hate
so
my fucking...
This is good.
Alright.
Fine.
Alright. Here's what. As you begin to sort of poke it, you do see as it begins to sort of shine outwards and then look you directly in the eye. Unmoving, unblinking.
Okay, so it opens up again when I poke it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask. Hello?
Do a quick divine
Anybody
search on
in
that
there?
thing.
Boy. Everybody real quick, make a perception check. Oh wait, what the hell? Why is it not working? Son of a bitch. What the fuck?
Jesus.
I also need a divine sir.
Oh, he's got the voice mod on. Baby.
Oh boy.
Wait, hello? No, I'm trying to change something over here, but I can't like move the goddamn voice mod thingy. Alright, well, am I coming out normal? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes.
Alright, 18, 15, Spike, you have advantage if I didn't say so from earlier. Ingot, Myra, and Amethyst. You hear
You want me to
something?
roll too?
Yes. Yeah, most
Oh,
definitely
sorry.
you need to roll.
Sorry, okay.
Ooh, unfortunate. Alright.
Oh,
Everyone can hear her hammer butt her.
Oh boy.
Wait,
Well-
was that rolled with advantage? Only the
yeah.
thing shows 1 dice.
It was a 9 and a 5, so hey, unless you want to add anything else, also you've earned an inspiration point from chat. But other than that, that is where it lies.
You know
I guess
what?
I should use that as inspiration point.
Oh,
This
fucking
sounds
know
like
what
a
you do.
Spike, would you allow Navro to help in a special way?
Well, I mean, right now Spike is just focused on the hammer, so you'd have to like really be like, hey, to distract me right now.
Never quickly goes over and just says, "Do you need help with that?"
Sure, I guess.
And he's going to kind of put his hand close to Spike's face, and you see a vast kaleidoscopic like wave of energy as I cast Chronal Shift for her perception check.
Ooh. All right, that said, make another perception check. You guys see as time begins to just sort of stop for a brief moment, and it shatters before your very eyes as it begins to jump backwards. I said 11's better than a 9. All right.
As soon as I'm sitting on their shoulders, I'd like go cross-eyed for a moment.
Yeah, just like.
Can Ingot like see the time shatter?
Oh yeah, you guys all can.
Can he like attempt to eat this? Because he's never seen this before. He's clearly got to put it in his mouth.
As you do.
Sure, as you do. You begin to chew on some glass. Hey, Ingot, make a Constitution saving throw.
Ingot, you're never getting those seconds back.
What's the total? Did it roll?
15.
15? I saw the dice, but it didn't show up on here. That was weird. There it is. With a 15, that said, you begin to watch as Ingot just starts munching on some glass. As it does, you see as it begins to actually dissolve, or as he slowly consumes it.
Kind of look at my hand. What does time reversal taste like?
You hear a burp, but you look over towards Ingot. Ingot, you heard the burp as well. It wasn't from you, but it kind of felt like it was, but it wasn't from you.
Ingot just looks around very confused. Did he taste anything with the broken glass?
Nah, it just tasted like glass.
he just goes, pain.
Time tasting like pain does make a lot of sense.
Oh my god.
Did I get anything from like Divine Sense, by the way?
Yeah, so
Oh boy. Well, I'm just waiting for the final roll. So Spike, you got an 11. Is that your final thing? That's all I'm waiting for.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so no inspiration points. That was the main thing.
Oh, okay. Might as well throw it at it. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration point. I want to know what the fuck's going on.
How many?
I just had one from chat just now.
Okie dokie, so we're turning that to a 12. Alright, final thing. Boom, bada bing.
Thank you, Black Man Ink.
Alrighty. Oh boy, here we go. You guys just begin to hear, those of you who rolled a 15 and above. Spike, you at least hear this. You hear a bit of music off to the side. The rest of you don't hear the music, but you all hear, who rolled everybody rolled 15 and above, a little bit of humming off to the side. It seems deep and sort of guttural with it. And you just hear something along the lines of... That's all. You hear a sort of, just a sort of humming. I see Fid. He's dying.
Yes.
He is dying.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I want to match the hum, just because I can.
All right.
Wait a minute. Hold up a second.
That being said, the music begins to fade, and it can sit until eventually silence. But that information is known to you.
So I didn't hear this.
You heard the music, you didn't hear the hum or the humming or anything.
Alright. Alright. Cool. Cool.
Heard that song and now it's gonna drive me crazy all day.
Are you all alright?
I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything from Divine Sense.
Nah. Only creatures.
Okay.
Ingot attempting to also imitate the hum, just very terribly just goes.
Never just looks at everyone and just. And I'm the crazy one. All right.
We all live together.
Why are you all humming?
When he says that, Ingot just attempts to do it again, just.
Oh, yeah. Something wrong
Let's
over
go
there?
with the riddle. Let's go with the riddle, shall we?
Yeah, I think we should. Anywho, well, oh boy. When one song begins to sort of spam, another begins to spam. Oh, on site, boop. All right, and that said, all right. You guys know the rules. You guys have 5 minutes to guess and answer all the riddles and all that craziness. So, hope you guys are ready. I'm about to start the timer once I reveal the riddle and all that stuff. But in the meanwhile, let's give you guys a little bit of a brain thinking music, as you guys have heard from before. Oh boy.
No, this song is cursed.
There you
It
go.
reminds me of the
Pretty
old school Art
sure.
Attack.
No, I'm pretty sure this song played in a horror movie I recently saw where a car was driving around running people over.
Wait. Well,
That's about right,
you can
yeah.
think about that later because it's now time for an Auroraverse riddle. That being said, the first riddle is a pretty simple one. It is a classic. So, all I need you guys to do is answer it. Alright, the riddle is as follows. Name me, and so ye shall break me. That is the riddle. What is the answer? 5 minutes begin now. Chat, you cannot say anything or you will get banned. Don't do it.
Alright, I think I know.
No hints either.
Can I guess?
Do
Are
we
we allowed
get
to speak to
unlimited
each other?
guesses?
You have unlimited guesses, but you don't have unlimited health.
Okay. Oh.
Are we allowed
Ingot's
to
gonna
speak to
guess.
each other?
Ingot's just gonna go out and silence.
Alright.
Yeah.
So do you just blurt that out or?
Yes, Ingot just silence.
Alright, no. That being said, you see as Mimir begins to look over and he's like, you may want to sort of converse with your sort of party, but hey, silence is right. So, good job. See, a simple one. You guys got it. First one down, now you only got 4 more to go.
Can I
Alright.
prestidigitate a little like bow tie right under Mimir's like head, a little cut?
Oh boy. That being said, yeah, you can. Alright, you see as he begins to sort of look down and he's just like, well, keep in mind he has like a giant bushy beard, so you kind of can't see it. So you like put like bow ties over the beard, or what are you doing here?
I make it one of those comically big ones. You know, the ones like clowns wear. So it's it's pretty visible underneath the beard. Introducing Zephyr. No, not Zephyr. Mimir.
Wait, what? Wait, wait, Pete, was that you?
That was me. You won't get any more. That's like.
That scared the shit out of me. I was like, wait, I know that wasn't comically timed on my end. Oh god.
Yeah, we're on a timer.
Well, no, the timer's off. The timer's off or whatever. Obviously, it resets every 5 minutes. Don't worry, you're good. You're good. All right. Well, you'll see as he begins to say, all right. Well, anywho, so next one, roll 2. What has a golden head and a golden tail, but no body? All right. That's the second riddle.
I'm guessing it's a coin.
It's a coin. I'd say.
Makes sense. Yes.
Makes sense.
Hey, that's our guess. A coin.
Alright. Just like that. You guys are rummaging through all of these. Good job. It's correct. It's a gold coin. See? You guys are all smarter than I thought. Next up. So. I am an eye set in a blue face. My gaze feeds the world, and if I go blind, so does the world. What am I? Time to start.
Say that was.
Inget's gonna say forbidden shiny, pointing up to where the sun should be.
That's what I was disgusting.
The sun.
The forbidden shiny.
Yeah, Inget just blurts out forbidden shiny, pointing where the sun is.
Translation: sun.
Alright. That said, that's another one. See, it seems like you guys are going for the record. Now, time for the fourth one. Alright. Oh boy. The more you leave behind, the more you take. What am I?
I mean,
It's gonna be time.
I was thinking time, but I don't think that's it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, this
more-
good.
No.
I am not sure about this one, but
Footprints.
I think I actually know.
footprints
Wait, can you guys not hear me?
Footprints.
we can hear you.
Oh,
What did you say, Myra?
I said footprints. I've heard this one.
I like that.
What?
Yeah.
I think your mic is cutting out slightly.
No, I
You
can
said
hear it.
footprints, and I heard like half of it. Okay, that might just be my internet then.
Is
Matt's
that your
like,
guess?
how are people good at riddles? What is their way?
Yeah, I'll say. I'd say footprints. Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
the group.
Yeah.
Alright. Footprints. That one is sadly incorrect. Not exactly. Not exactly. However, oh boy, as this begins to happen, you guys begin to feel your brains rack, and you guys all take 5 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
Ouch.
Okay. We were thinking time was another one, and we were thinking what was the other one?
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
And it's not footprints. But he said he wasn't exactly. So that means we're close.
It's probably steps if he says not exactly.
Footstep. That's pedantic, but there was that fucking unicorn and unicorns bullshit, so.
Yeah. What was your idea, Seth?
Just steps.
Max Fish, good thing I ain't playing, otherwise I'm on death's door.
Be careful of Squishy Boy.
Yeah. No, my vote's on footsteps. That's what I'm going with.
We did.
Yeah.
Well, we already
Steps
did
make-
footsteps.
We did footprints.
Footprints.
Oh.
Not footsteps.
Steps is different.
Do you leave footsteps though?
Hey, Mimir, we're not having autocorrect on this one, are we?
I don't know what that is, but probably.
Oh. Is that
Yes,
supposed to
we
say
have
like?
unlimited guesses.
Yeah, but we only have so much health, and I'm going to go over next to Navro so I can lay on Hansen for when he dies.
2 more tries, baby.
We're running out of time. Just say it.
Footsteps.
Alright, footsteps. That one is that one's not correct. Now I'm fucking with you. It's correct.
Oh Jesus Christ! We have fucking autocorrect.
Where the fuck is that?
Footsteps. Myra's gonna hold this head. I'm literally look at it and say footsteps and footprints. Really?
Well, you see, if you look down, see, not every place leaves footprints. You know, not every place is as dirty and all that stuff. But you do take
But
footsteps.
you don't leave behind footsteps.
Hey, shut up! It's semantics.
You leave behind footprints, not footsteps.
I didn't write them.
You're supposed to be
Hey.
the god of knowledge.
I ain't write them. They just told me, they handed me this, and they said, hey,
Who
read them out.
handed you these? You're
I
the kind of
can't
knowledge
tell
you're supposed to be coming up with these yourself.
We demand to speak to your manager.
Well, look up, and he'll look his eye up to the sky.
We demand an aspirin for this. Jesus Christ, unnecessary headaches.
Alright, that said, you are at you're at riddle 4. That is a success. That being said, oh boy. Now we gotta come to...
Was that one for?
Do you want to just do it for bragging rights?
We
Like,
can
okay,
always.
Sensei,
Can we take like the magic item even if we get 5?
Yeah, you guys get all. You guys get everything included.
It's all.
Oh wait, sorry, I thought you
given
said
to.
one or the other.
I thought
Yeah.
you said we couldn't.
Yeah.
We could only get.
Yeah. Yeah, you said no.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah,
well, I'm an idiot.
yeah. I
Yeah,
asked
you
him.
did.
I asked him if it's
Oh,
cumulative, and you said
Oh,
no.
my bad. I'm an idiot. Ignore past Sensei. No, you guys get everything from riddle 3 and everything from riddle 4 on top of that. And you get
Okay.
rid of everything in riddle
All right.
5.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's actually solve the riddle then.
I was wondering, like, dang, you guys are toxic. Ah, shit. All right. That being said, oh boy, I gotta think for this one. I gotta think. Because I have to think of something that you guys could reasonably solve, but it's not like, it's not too out there, you know? Ah, boy, it's easy, but it's not too hard and difficult to do.
Yeah, my idea of how Ingot can solve these is his high wisdom. It's just his collected knowledge. He doesn't actually know how to solve a riddle. He's just heard it before.
Yeah, he's heard it from all his mushroom pals.
Let's look at some Auroraverse trivia. Alright, let me think and brainstorm.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It has
Brain
to do with me and my
blast.
character's background.
Alright, I need to
promise
think.
you.
I
not
need
even
to
know
think,
that.
hold on. We'll turn the game show music off for a minute. Let me think.
Ooh.
I feel like this is more an issue for Sensei than it is for us. Damn.
I know.
So mad about the
Alright.
semantics of
You
that,
guys get to choose.
that book thing.
We had this fucking thing in Pantheon Divided. It was unicorn or unicorns.
Hey man, I got those freaking riddles online. Leave me alone.
I don't care. It's an ad.
Oh man, I had to add a little bit of stakes. Oh man. Oh, be sure to tune in Saturday because they're gonna have to deal with one of the riddles from Pantheon Divided tomorrow.
Oh god. Yes. Yes.
It's the classic one. It's your favorite. It's the orbs. Don't say anything more than that though.
It's the orbs.
It's a classic. Also, Hello Kitty. Oh man. All right.
Cats.
Gods, races, voting, or well, I can't reasonably do campaigns because most of you guys are new to the universe. Or like only half of you guys played in Arc 1, like in a campaign or something, and the other half didn't. So can't do that. Gods versus voting, and then I guess the last one is sure we'll do D&D meta knowledge. All right, you guys can choose one of the 4 categories. You can either choose the category of the gods of Aurora, the races of Aurora, Voden, or D&D meta knowledge. Which one?
Races is probably the easiest since some
Yeah.
of us are homebrew creators.
There we go with that one.
Like, I mean, I'm kind of D&D meta knowledge, or
D&D
guess
meta
the
knowledge
races.
would be pretty good. But if we
Yeah.
have people who like literally have made races for this,
Oh, but you guys don't
like-
fucking know. Ah.
I have no
Well,
idea.
Finn might remember. Fuck, but you guys can't. Oh,
What?
no. Never mind.
Wait,
I
was
have
it gonna
terrible
be
memory.
the
Don't rely on
quicklings?
me.
you never know. And
No,
Is
you-
the riddle
you-
gonna be involving quicklings?
What? No. Fuck does that have to do with
oh my God.
anything?
You were talking about them a while back, and I was wondering if you were actually gonna do it where they live 5 years and sprint at the speed of light.
No.
what?
that sounds funny as hell.
Sounds
fuck
like
is that?
Ingot with.
They just speedrun through life.
Literally.
Ingot won't live much longer than them. How unfortunate.
Oh,
Rip Ingot. Ingot is just Benjamin Button of mushrooms.
Ah, damn it! Fucking patience here. I can't do that one either.
Wait.
He knows.
No, you totally can.
No, I was thinking of something
grows
else.
up, we're gonna, like, if we bury him, that's going to be a very hard thing to do. Do we just leave him as, like, a dead mountain?
I mean, he is a mushroom. It's exactly what he would have wanted.
Ooh, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go.
You guys just have to deal with the toxic spores he releases as he decays.
Alright, and keep in mind, you guys can't look this up or anything. Hold on one second.
Oh boy.
Alright. So, again, obviously you can't use any of the knowledge and all that stuff. Alright. So you're gonna do races of voting. Okay, let's do this. This is going to be a multi-part question, so you need to get every single thing right.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Here we go. This is a tough one.
You're like my chemistry professor. Oh, there's only 20 questions, just in case. There's 50 actually.
I'm writing it down to make sure I got this right. I guess in the meantime, while I'm doing this and being a terrible DM, you guys can talk amongst yourselves.
You know, for the god of knowledge, he sure is struggling.
This is real time. I'll kill you.
Can we just see like Mimir popping an aneurysm? Like you just see the neurons are starting to just malfunction.
You know, they always
like papers.
they always said that a man's brain is in their groin. Poor man's missing his body. I guess that's why.
I do want to show them so bad something, but I can't. I don't want to reveal it yet.
Ah, boy. I will say, if you immediately remember this, you are barred from answering the question.
Oh, god damn it.
Because you are a homebrew sort of thing, so you would be immediate. You can just tell me, like, and just be honest, like, if you immediately remember it.
Okay.
Because you guys already got your stuff and all that stuff.
We got the main goal.
I want that art point.
I just hope
At least you got magic item.
Right.
Ingot just wants to consume the magic item.
Someone else pick up the magic item. Never, quickly. Make it less shiny. You still have to unshiny
I don't think realistically you guys would be able to get any of that right, so I'm not even gonna. Alright. Oh, that'll be a bonus round if you guys get it. Okay. It's red orcs.
Oh, I built those.
You remember everything about them? Like even the lore?
I remember most of it, yeah.
Yeah, alright, I figured.
Oh boy.
You can just be like, nah, I can't answer this and stuff like that. Alright, so, I have the question. Alright, also no one in chat can say anything, obviously. Or you will be
I know
banned.
nothing about red orcs.
I know. Same.
This one's a tough one, I'll be honest with you. Alright, so...
Why didn't we do meta knowledge?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I know D&D meta knowledge, goddamn.
And I would have had this in the bag, but I'm barred.
Here's the question. Why are the red orcs red?
That was because they were orcs that used blood magic, and thus it was the god of the horizons that banished and cursed their blood.
Is that your final answer?
I mean, I might be a bit rough around the edges, but that's mine.
Turn autocorrect off, please.
I think it's a blood thing.
Yeah, it was definitely orcs that went into magic, delved into blood magic, and started to get cursed by the gods.
Oh, I actually remember this. No, I read this. It was a group of orcs used underhanded tactics and magic. Their god didn't really like that, and then one of the other gods looked after them and stopped them getting smited out of existence, and it turned their skin red.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the names of any of it.
4 minutes left.
Oh god.
Do we need the names of the gods?
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. I need you to answer, why are red orcs red?
What's that said?
Oh, you're not gonna see this. Easy clap.
Hey, I shouldn't receive damage because I'm barred from answering this.
We're all in this together.
Is that Sensei?
Alright, so are we using what I said?
Yeah. They started using forbidden magic.
Right.
They turned red because a god stopped them from being smited out of existence, essentially.
3 minutes left.
So,
I'm gonna. I honestly don't know.
shall we go with my answer, or should I articulate it better?
They were allowed existence but cursed. That was the kind thing. They
Yeah.
basically became Onis. So they were cursed by a god.
They're cursed by a god. Alright. That said, alright, pausing timer. As you begin to answer, that answer is, or the red orcs being cursed by a god is incorrect. You guys all take 5 points of psychic damage. Oh boy.
Navro doubles over and is like on the floor now.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm starting the timer in 1 minute. Zephyr, I
So
think
angry.
Because they were smited by the gods.
I mean, they were.
So angry.
Fucking hell,
I think it
don't
was
know how to do
technically the
this.
blessing of the god that turned the skin red.
Timer resumes. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And you still have another
I'll let
question to
Seth
ask.
answer this one. Seth's answering this one. Go
Am
for
I?
it, quick. Yeah, go.
Their skin turned red from, I think it's the blessing of the god that saved them from being annihilated.
Is that final answer?
I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. That said, they are blessed with their red skin by the protection of a god. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. That is incorrect. You guys take another 5 points of psychic damage.
I lay on hands. 1 health.
Alright.
Oh, God. Why am I
So
taking damage? I can't even answer this.
Oh yeah,
So
you're right. You can. All right, I'll count it. All right, you're good.
You're healing me up to 1 health, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holding Amethyst, I'm gonna start like giving her a head massage to ease the pain, the psychic pain.
I know Max is
Wow.
probably just like molding at the moment.
The only other thing would be blood magic, but
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't-
that's what I thought
don't-
it was.
Yeah. It was because of blood magic. Let's move on.
Is that the
Wait,
final
how
answer?
much health do I have?
7.
Yeah, I have enough health to raise you. Okay, cool.
Is that the final answer?
anyone else got to give input? You guys are taking damage too.
Well, it's,
I have no idea on the
I
Aurora.
no,
I'm
you
pretty
went
sure
over
it's
the
blood
Odin thing. I don't
Myra-
fucking know anything
Myra
about
knows.
Odin.
Myra knows the full orc lore, but fucking Lemire
Yeah,
there
but
is like
guys,
barred
are
her
we
mouth
going
shut.
with the answer is what I'm trying to ask, because you guys are part of this.
A minute 24
Yeah.
seconds.
Shall we just do blood magic?
might
Oh,
as
thank
well.
God.
Yeah. Okay, because of blood magic.
Oh boy. All right, pausing timer. Blood magic. Survey says that is incorrect. Take another 5 points of damage.
Oh,
Now I'm down.
I heal you back up with my 1 remaining lay on hands.
Oh man.
How much?
Just 1.
Also, if I accidentally subtract more than I should, then let me know. It's
I
no,
think you did to
I did to you. Okay. Hold on.
because I think I had, yeah.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Navro is like on the floor. Just switch topics. Hitting the floor. Switch topics.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
man.
we might as well cut our losses at this point.
All right, time starts. All right, don't give up. You can do it. Come on. You're right on the cusp of it. I can feel it.
My brain feels like it's melting.
It got They
The
got
other
a lot of the
thing-
gist of it.
Can't say anything,
Forbidden
no hints.
ritual? I
I'm
don't
the
know.
one person who's actually good with this stuff. How dare you, Sensei?
This was a terrible decision. Instead of
I'm not only good with it, I'm the one who made it.
40 seconds left.
What
Do we-
vote in specific?
I would-
like half of us don't know a
It's
damn
not
thing
voting
about voting.
specific.
It's
This is just
Riddles,
lore,
and I read
lore
the
in
lore.
general.
Do we want to try again?
I don't have another guess.
Alright. So you guys don't want to try it again?
It was to mark them out from the other. It was a cursed bloodline. Because they have a cursed bloodline. I'm going to guess that.
Alright, pausing
Well,
target. Is that the final answer?
To separate them from normal orcs. To tarnish their race.
I need a little bit more specific than that.
I can't go
You-
more specific than that.
Alright. Because
Sucks
let's
having ruined
put
memory.
this in perspective, Finn. Why are the red orcs red? To separate them from their other race. You know, you see what I mean?
Because they use bad magic.
You already said that.
Exile? Is it exile?
Yeah.
Like, it's like to exile them from the others?
Look, if we're not sure,
Yeah.
we shouldn't just guess randomly like that.
Well, I've read the
Alright,
lore.
we
I'm
don't
just
know.
trying to remember the exact reason is the issue.
Yeah.
I've like damaged memory. Makes it hard.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I've actually read it. Just kind of brain damaged.
I can never be exact with these things.
17
either.
seconds.
Dude, hope
Are
for
we
the
able to
best.
switch to another topic? Because I don't
No.
think any of us
Sorry.
really know if
No.
all those guesses are.
Alright, do we, Finn?
7
Shall we go
seconds.
for one more one?
5,
Up to you.
4, 3,
Guess it.
2.
What was
one.
it? Guess it. To exile them from the other orcs.
Oh boy, I mean, like, god dang it, you guys are like, yes, but no, not exactly like why. I mean, it's like, yes, that's a reason why this kind of thing happened, but what happened to make them red?
Because they use dark magic.
Forbidden rituals and blood magic and underhanded tactics and all that. I don't know. I
See,
can't
I
I
remember
want to say
exactly.
so bad, Sensei.
Alright, that being said, final answer, Seth.
I guess so. I guess so.
Sadly, that is incorrect. Oh man, you guys bounced around the question like so many times. I'm like, yes, they got it, and then no, they said it. It's not
My
that.
God, dude, it pissed me off. I wanted to tell them so bad.
Limbit,
I
what is
have
it?
like an actually damaged memory, so it makes
Seth
it
is so
really hard.
freaking close. You guys have
I'm
no
sorry.
idea.
The real answer, yes,
uh,
they were distinguished, but it was by a god with a curse that caused them to be scarred by sunlight, causing their skin to turn from their green to a pink and then eventually a red because of their
Okay,
underhanded
but we
tactics.
said they were cursed by a god.
Kind of.
Alright.
You kind of got that right, Limbit.
It
The
was
main thing I was sort of looking for.
Heliod.
There you go. The reason why the red orc skins is red is because you guys said it, but you said it was a curse or a blessing or something like that. Or
Well,
yeah,
we
you guys
said
it was a
curse
blessing
and
or-
blessing. We
Yeah,
did
curse and
both.
blessing. Yeah, so
But it
here's the
was,
reason why. So the red orcs basically, you guys are gonna see all your answers connect in one moment. The reason why they're red is because, yeah, they use their underhanded tactics and all this, that, and the third, yada yada, and eventually Heliod, the god of contracts and oaths at the time, basically saw what they were doing and all these sort of underhanded tactics, breaking oaths, contracts, all the other stuff, yada yada, whatever, and eventually. He took it upon himself to smite these band of green orcs. And when he did that, he turned it, or their skin basically seared into this pink sort of thing. So they were smited by the sun. They were smited by the sun god. That was basically the answer I was looking for. So you guys were like bouncing around it so far, like, it's right there,
I did
please.
say this. I said sun god in my
No, you
first
didn't.
explanation
No, you didn't.
because I did it.
No,
I did it
thought-
was the god of the sun.
you said
Yeah,
smited.
he said he said it was smited by Heliod, didn't they? Didn't he?
No.
I'm pretty sure he said somebody.
You
I
guys,
said,
that's why
like,
that's
they
why I
were
made sure
cursed
to.
by
That's
the
why I
sun
repeated
god.
every single answer to make sure.
You only said cursed by the sun god, not smited by the sun god.
Yeah. And it wasn't a curse. He didn't, like, Heliod didn't curse him. He literally just dropped a, what do you call it? A hammer of dawn on him. Like, it wasn't like a curse or anything like that. The curse, if you want to, like, sort of argue, would be, oh, he cursed them to have their horns to look like devils because that's what Heliod thought they were for portraying and breaking oaths and stuff like that. So he decided to make them look as if what he thought of and all that stuff, yada yada yada.
More OG reason was because originally I was working on red Oni and blue Oni.
Yeah,
and
see,
then we decided
Riku
to go even older.
Riku put it like the best way. It wasn't a curse; it was rather the consequences of Heliod's wrath. That's a perfect way to explain it. There you go. Oh boy. And
semantics.
Yeah. And no, it wasn't. Nah.
It's the semantics.
Nah, it wasn't. That was a little bit too much of a stretch. I was like, maybe I can.
Footsteps and footprints was a pretty big semantic. I think he's kind of got this one on that one though.
Oh man. That said, that being said, and also a little bit more lore about them, just for your little brains and whatnot. The reason why they're not all dead in the first place is because Phonax, the god of deception, was able, or god's deception and trickery, was able to protect the Red Orcs because he took a liking to them, because that's what the Red Orcs are kind of known for and do. And yada yada yada. Eventually, the Red Orcs were exiled to a faraway land. And eventually their skin began to turn from pink to red, and they began to hide away from society, never to return. And hence going back into their little stealthy assassin ways, continuing off doing it that way. So there's a little bit of information about Red Orcs and Oni yokai.
I remember the exact name of what that lore was too, Scarred by Sunlight. That's so sad. Scarred
by Sunlight, that was the one I was like, man. But good try. However, though it's not all bad, because you know what that means. You guys get some fat loot. Oh boy.
Nah, bro, who's probably dead now.
literally on the ground, like bleeding from the mouth.
Oh,
I do cure wounds.
I'm unconscious.
I think you guys are all almost unconscious. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys are like all unconscious at the moment. Jesus.
I haven't seen my health go down.
You're at 2 health, my friend.
Oh, I'm unconscious?
Yeah. Myra's just standing here looking around at everyone and going, wish I could talk.
Ooh.
Oh man. So at this point, I'll leave you guys to heal yourselves and all that stuff, because I'm assuming you're doing it in a fast enough time. If you don't have any more healing magic, keep in mind Spike does have her health potion on her, but it's only a D4.
I'm going to kill the next Red Orc I see.
Apparently I have a second wind, but I thought I used that.
No, when did you ever use a second wind?
I think
you've never gone down.
Because when skeletons beat the shit out of me, but I don't know if we rested between then.
That was a long while ago. Yeah, that was a long while ago.
Yeah, so I don't actually know if I had one.
Second one where you were fighting in the stadium, like the stands.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I know I used second wind then, but apparently I have it. I'm confused.
Maybe
it didn't subtract.
Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Here. We'll just say features.
I don't remember him using it.
I don't remember you using it either, because I don't think you really got hurt.
I did use it. I know I ended up using it at some point, but I don't remember when. I don't know if I have it or not.
Okay, well, in the meantime, let's do this. Alright, so, as you guys... Oh, I gotta go find the old ye old loot table from a long time ago, about several months ago, and I still use that loot table to this day.
Same with Viper. Viper had one, and I immediately rolled Ring of the Ram, which was fantastic.
No, we don't use... No, this one's heavily balanced. It's made by XP to level 3, so there you go. Alright, everybody. So, as I said before, you guys all get a... Well, it doesn't even matter, because you guys all gain the effects and stuff of a long rest immediately, as I said before, remember?
Oh, wait, that should full heal us then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
I guess that would, yeah.
Nice.
So you guys can all hit the long rest button anyways, so... you guys also you guys can edit yourselves in the Soulbound chat. You are no longer exhausted if you were. You are no longer hungry if you were, and you're no longer dehydrated if you were. Alright.
Wow, Navro, that did shit for us.
All right. If you guys need help doing a long rest, then let me know and I got you. Alrighty.
After this, I got a question, Navro, about something.
Oh, well, I'll say, do you want to do that now or now or after?
No. I meant
roll?
like after the riddle, like word roll and stuff.
Okay.
It's an in-character thing, so maybe a little bit.
Okay.
So that being said, you will see as Mimir begins to look about and says, I had a little bit of faith, but hey, you did really good. You did really good. 4 out of 5. That's not bad at all. In fact, most people can barely get past the second one, so good on you. Anyhow, let's see exactly what your reward is and whatnot. Hopefully we'll be able to aid you in the final fight. That said, alright. You will see as his eye begins to shine and the banner will begin to slowly dissipate with the riddles upon the board in Celestial. That said, alright. You guys will begin to see as several items begin to appear in front of you. However, let's see, and you guys can just trade these out if you don't want them, but with each other, obviously. But let's see who is first. All right. Let's start with you, Ingot. I need you to roll a D100 for me.
Okay.
shit.
Here we go.
100.
I'm actually surprised we all get magic.
Whoa!
1.
Wow.
Oh!
That is a powerful one. Well, that is actually really unlucky for you. So you see as a scroll begins to appear in front of you.
Ingot just kind of, you just see like a tear just drip from Ingot's eye.
Oh wait,
Have
no,
a rush over and look at what it is.
We can trade it out later on, don't worry.
Like, just rolls the shiniest fucking thing. It's literally called the shiny orb.
This actually might be a little bit better than you thought, actually. So Navra, do you rush over and look at what the scroll is?
If I'm allowed to, yes.
All right. Well, yeah, you can do so. Make an Arcana check for me, and move your
Sure.
character.
My
You
roll is
immediately
taken
just sort of
see if
looking
she
at it,
sees
you recognize what it is and what it's capable of. With a 13, that's easy enough. This is a spell scroll for a cantrip
Ooh.
of your choice.
Of whatever. Okay. Wait, of any
cantrip.
like spell list?
Yeah.
Any
And is
spell
it-
list.
Any spell list.
And is this the one that's like only a one use, or it kind of like gives you the kind
So the thing is, if you want to just use the spell scroll itself, it's one use. If it's a what do you call it? If you're like or a class that can inscribe a spell and learn it, then you can learn it permanently. Or you can, this is the longer route, you can teach somebody who doesn't cast magic, you can teach them a cantrip. But that's only for cantrips, not actual spells. So in this case, you could teach somebody, like, I guess, Ingot or Amethyst or Spike, how to cast a cantrip.
Were I to
Ingot already has spell casting.
Were I to
Well, to learn another one. That's just a racial ability with your spell casting.
Were I to write this down in my spell book, would I be able to keep the scroll and then later on use it to teach others?
You wouldn't be able to like write it down in your book and then keep the scroll. Once you write it down in your book, the scroll dissipates, and it turns to basically dust.
Can you still teach it?
Yeah, you can still teach it.
Oh.
Just not through the scroll. You'd have to show them your spell book and like have them inscribe it in.
To be funny. I'm sorry, go on.
I wanted to ask, do warlocks have that ability?
Yeah, in my games they do.
Oh, fuck.
But that again, that's probably this is only a cantrip. You're looking for the scroll of, if you're looking for scrolls and spells and stuff like that, you would have to be Pact of the Tome Warlock and have the Book of Dark Shadows or something. It's something edgy and cool. But it basically turns you into a wizard.
I mean, I could just get the, instead of doing the thing I told you about the other day, just get the spell book.
I mean, that's up to you. It's only a cantrip though.
I'm
We
not
could
doing
make-
that, I'm just saying.
We could make a lot of money if we find a settlement teaching people Eldritch Blast if we wanted to.
But we don't know what the spell is on there.
It's any.
It's any.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Oh, it's
Prestidigitation,
whatever
could be Minor Illusion, could be Eldritch Blast, Firebolt, you name it.
By the way, Ingot hasn't let go of the scroll. He until he finds something better. He's very dissatisfied, but he will hold tightly to it.
Yeah, let's see what else we get.
Yeah.
How I can make
God.
things
Well, I guess
happy.
Navro's next since he booked it to him.
I can't believe I rolled a fucking nat 1 on a D100.
It's fucking funny, dude.
That
I'm
is
waiting for someone to
unfortunate.
roll the orb of shininess.
I'll like kind of try to pat the scroll, and I'm gonna go back into my place in the line. I don't want to skip.
All right, Amethyst or Spike, who's going first? Because on my screen, you're kind of holding Amethyst still.
Yep, he's on my scarf.
As always. Her neck is nice and toasty.
Yeah, Amethyst gonna go first.
All right, roll a D100 for me.
Dab. 81.
81. Now this is ironic right here. All right. Hey Amethyst, you look over and you see a potion off on the side, and it seems to be blue. Kinda clear.
I
like
immediately
water.
go to pick it up. Hello.
All right, you see a sort of potion of water from what it looks like.
I got water.
Myra looks at the
that's
water
good.
he's probably holding up in the air. Do I know anything about this?
Make a Arcana check.
May I? Oh god.
If you want to help, then you guys can do so.
Myra does not know
Oh,
anything
man.
about Arcana.
Just for the meme, can I do an Arcana check?
Sure. You do
My-
it with disadvantage. You got to do it with disadvantage though, because you're not a
damn it, okay.
spellcaster. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but you don't know spells or magic. Boom! Easy. See, just do it
I
again.
guess you do.
Just do it again. It's just that easy. All right. So from this, you look towards Mimir, and then you look towards the bottle, and you're like, "Wait, is this a fucking joke? Wait, is this a joke? This is a potion of water breathing."
I just for the rest of until the next item comes out, I'm just dead staring at Mimir. Just not breaking eye contact. Eye contact with the bastard. Like just staring at him.
Hey guys,
like
hey
to
chat, you
hold
guys
him?
can use the new emote system, Krogo Omega Wall. Alright, that
Would you
said,
like to hold him?
that said, Spike brings
Would I
out-
like? Yes.
roll a D100.
I would like to hold him.
My item, I'll hand them to you.
Great.
85.
Oh god.
I regret
Let's
getting
go
magic
again.
items.
I regret doing riddles.
You see,
my God.
you see his Amethyst is just holding the bottle of water and staring at us, or staring at Mimir. Spike, you look in front of yourself. It's another fucking bottle of water.
Oh my god.
Wait, it's 2 bottles of water breathing?
Oh my god.
Is it
Well.
water breathing?
Yeah, it's water breathing.
Yes.
You see, you guys are in the exact same category.
I mean, it's useful to her, but if we put him in water...
Oh my god.
Yeah, what happens if you put the fire salamander in water?
He dies.
Oh man.
I'm like a Charmander.
Oh man. Alright. Myra, roll a D100 for me.
I don't want to roll a D100 anymore. I'm just gonna get a bottle of water.
Do it.
I don't even need that. I don't even need to breathe.
See, I wish I added inspiration to my
19.
roll so it wasn't a fucking scroll.
Oh.
Can
Well,
I add inspiration after I know what the item is?
no.
Damn it.
Do you want to add inspiration to this one? I mean, the choice is
Can I-
yours.
Wait. Can I add knowledge from a past life?
If you really want
Man,
to,
we don't
that
even
is
know what
your
it is.
choice,
It's-
but you don't
the
know
number
what it
doesn't
is.
matter.
Or can I shake my mirror and have like it be a lottery system? He's going on the slot machine.
No, his eyes do not open up, or his mouth does not open up with a bunch of numbers and symbols. That's not how that works. You cannot pull his hoard as a slot.
Guys, I think the slot machine's defective. It's
Oh,
missing a scroll wheel.
Should I add the knowledge from a past life, or do you think I should go with the 19 guy?
Just go with
Nah,
what you
just
got.
go for it. Go for it.
Okay, give me what I got. We'll find out what a low number gives us.
I got an animation
Here's
ready
fear
for
demon
this.
get.
Please
We'll
be
be doing an
please
animation
be a 1.
after
Please
this
be a
session.
1. Please be a 1. I beg of you. I fucking beg of you. If there is a god of dice, I beg that it is a 1. Please.
What?
Please.
Wait, what?
Not again.
He's rolling the table.
Not again. Roll a d6 for me, Myra.
Wait, I
Please.
thought I was going with the 19. Okay.
Wait, are you? Oh.
If you want me really bad, if something funny will happen at 20, will something happen funny at 20?
I can't tell you just are you roll it or not.
You
Fuck
can
it,
add inspiration to get 20.
Sure, but I'll let the gods decide. God damn it, they decided.
Oh my god.
The gods have listened.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, that is the final.
What?
That's it. That's it. Okay. Thank
God.
God. Everybody,
Why?
I want you guys to know in chat, I nearly had a heart attack because 21, you can't change it by the way, 21 is a love potion.
Oh.
Oh, Myra does not need one of
what?
those.
Those who know the consequences of the love potion and the Auroraverse know
Wait,
what that
could I
means.
add inspiration?
No, I already
Damn
said you
it.
can't.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
Ooh.
We almost had another Pantheon divided. Jeez.
I'm down for that. I fucking loved Pantheon
Wait, so
Divided.
what
Let's
is a
go.
wait, can someone explain what it did or what it does? Real quick.
Well,
so I can
it's
understand
not
the
what it
consequence?
does, it's what it's done before. And that's
It was
all
the
I'm gonna
entire
say.
reason. Oh,
So I can't just
Well,
give
no,
it
no,
to
no,
a
no, no, no,
god.
don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Yep,
They have to
yep,
figure
yep.
that out. They have to figure that out themselves.
Mm.
All right. Well, that said, you do get something a little interesting though, Myron. You find another scroll.
Stupid fucking scrolls.
Open the scroll. What is this scroll?
Make an Arcana check.
Why? Dear God. What was the 19 though?
Ooh, nice.
This, what you're rolling right now. 18.
Oh.
With this is a spell scroll for any level 1 spell of your choice.
Even
Oh.
better.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Any,
We can just
class. Any class.
Any class.
we can just turn
Granted,
someone
it's
into
so
a
broken.
spellcaster.
Granted,
We
you
have
obviously,
cantrip at level 1.
hold on. Easy clap.
I can't use celestial magic. I will say that, but
Not with that attitude.
Anyways, so for that, basically, what, you can't inscribe, so, a point of note, you can't inscribe a spell from any class or whatever. Like, you can't, like, for example, Navarro's a wizard, he can't pick a paladin spell or whatever and then inscribe that into his wizard book. It has to be a wizard spell if he wants to inscribe it. But, if he wants to just, use only the spell scroll component, like a one-time use, he can just pick any spell from any
well,
class.
it's
Does
me.
that make sense?
So if it's technically me, so if I did it, I could choose from any class, or
Or a warlock.
because I'm a
and
warlock,
inscribe that.
and I have no idea how this would work with a warlock.
Well,
'cause
you
my
don't
magic
have the
is
ability
hacked.
to do so yet, is the thing. And that's assuming you would go Pact of the Tome, and assuming you'd go that specific invocation, which you won't even get another invocation until, who knows, like, you won't get another one until, like,
Oh,
level
so
6.
I can't learn the spell, like, right off of that.
No. Unless, yeah, no.
No, I heard it unless. What was he?
I was thinking, like, unless it was, like, a Warlock spell, but nah, you still have to have the, what do you call it?
I honestly don't know, because first time playing a warlock.
You have to have the tome, the Pact of the Tome, and Eldritch Invocation stuff, like I said earlier.
This is useless to me then.
Shit, level 1 spell scroll if anybody wants it, of any spell ever. Alright. That's
I'm
it.
going back to the tome for a single spell, pal.
Navro's over here just like, yes.
Meanwhile,
Never
never.
get on his knees and beg Myra.
Yeah, totally great.
Never
Well,
better
it
find
seems like
something
it's your
shiny.
turn next.
Oh. Does Namir get one? He's in the line.
No.
He's the one
You're
giving
coming with
them.
us. You're part of the party now.
I don't think that will sort of work. Besides,
Please?
Hey,
I turn the
Why
slot
not try?
machine, please.
well,
turn
no. The thing
Slot
is,
machine.
you see, the thing is, I don't really have any hands to kind of use it. And the other thing is,
yeah, I'll
I don't
give
really.
you my hands.
No, we can use our hands.
The
to
thing
help
is,
you.
I don't really care about any of the items, anyways, because
But
the
you
only
do.
item I care about is my weapon.
Well, what if you get a little
Your
I
weapon.
don't know, a scooter? You
How
might
do
get a
you-
scooter.
How do you use a
know what a
weapon?
scooter is?
Hey Mimir, what's your weapon?
How do you use a weapon?
Is it a blowgun?
You get one. You get one spike. You see as he just looks directly at Spike, unmoving, unflinching.
You gave her a water breathing potion. What did you expect?
It's a serious question. I'm wondering.
Ingot wants to walk
Make a
up
persuasion
to
check
Mimir
with
and
disadvantage,
poke
Spike.
him. Ingot wants to poke Mimir and be like, "Get shiny." Just starts kind of like poking at him.
Oh man. He looks at you and he does not respond. He does not respond.
Rude.
Alright.
I can't believe the god of knowledge doesn't know manners. Yes.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
roll
I'm
for
gonna
a
enjoy
magic
it.
suit of armor. Who knows?
Sensei, if I
Well,
teach
see, the
people
thing
a
is, you
spell-
can't really get that high or
You can
that
only teach
crazy
cantrips.
stuff because you're not strong enough. The marks haven't sort of manifested yet. Once you grow in
Wait.
strength and power, then you get access to the other things.
I
Our
look at
marks haven't manifested
Yeah.
enough.
You see, as he begins to go quiet for a second.
I think I know what these marks are now.
Wait, who was it that their mark evolved? Was it Spike?
No, I
Or-
think it might have been
no.
me. I do.
Yeah,
I did get stuff. So
There you
yeah,
go.
your mark evolved. I know that.
arc
Mhm.
Mine-
evolved.
Wait, mine's the same, right? It's the purple square with the yellow
No.
eye in the middle.
Myra's is, you are correct in that, but Myra's is a black dot and a golden dot. On each hand.
Oh, it did not evolve.
Well, like, that was the, original thing. You did see as it began to, like, sort of expand outwards, but that was about it.
Oh, okay.
And it did the thing that we talked about earlier with, Lika.
Oh, I know what it does. I just
Yeah.
haven't told anyone.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, anywho, best, get, sort of looking.
Well,
The hell's
Navro,
All right, I'm
I'll
gonna
trade
roll.
Navro.
I'll probably fix it.
You'll trade me.
No, I'll trade you whatever you get for this item.
All right. 80.
No.
Did we already roll
never
81?
mind.
Yes.
Sir,
use
Navro.
knowledge of a past life quickly.
I'm gonna use knowledge of a past life.
Alright, roll a d6.
Inspiration points if you need
Five.
to. Ah, yes.
5, so
So
86. Okay, let's see what you got here.
85 was a
86.
water breathing potion.
Yeah, it was
so-
another water breathing
Yeah, I think
potion,
it's
so
like
you're
every
good.
5.
Huh. Now, this is actually kind of interesting. You see another scroll.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Fucking
Yeah, I pick it
scrolls.
up and kind of.
Ingot just sits down cross-armed, very, very clearly unhappy.
This is the best day of my short life. And I open up the scroll. What is it?
Try.
Alright, you look over and make an Arcana check. Oh no,
Sure.
actually, I gotta make sure which this one is.
Wait, we can teach Ingot how to use prestidigitation to make things shiny.
We can make
No, we
everything
cannot.
shiny.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, we
can.
should not.
There you go. Okay. There you go.
Absolutely should.
I think it'll be funny.
Alright.
Shenanigans.
Did you make an Arcana check, Navro?
Not yet. About to.
There you go, 22.
22.
Yeah, you're good. So, basically, this is a scroll of protection. Here's what it does. So, using an action to read the scroll encloses you in an invisible barrier that extends from you or to form a 5-foot radius and 10-foot high cylinder. For 5 minutes, this barrier prevents the creatures of the specified type from entering or affecting anything within the cylinder. The cylinder moves with you and remains centered on you. However, if you move in such a way that a creature of a specified type would be inside the cylinder, the effect ends. A creature can try to overcome the barrier by using an action to make a DC 15 Charisma check, and on a success, the creature ceases to be affected by the barrier. This is a scroll of protection. Boop. It's in out-of-character chat.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And this is not based on any one particular spell, so I wouldn't be able to inscribe it in my book, would I?
Nah, not this one.
So one use only.
One use only.
Okay, it's still very useful.
I'm gonna hold
That's
on to my
amazing.
scroll. You can keep that. I'm gonna keep my one free what is it called? Favor from Nabro.
I see. It's an IOU.
That said,
I
and
know.
It's more like a bargaining chip.
Zephyr, you are last. Roll a d100 for me.
Oh Jesus!
You better roll
another
100.
scroll. We got 71 before. No, so this is new.
What is this?
71.
71. Let's see. Let us gather for. That is gonna be into some shenanigans. All right. You see a bottle on the ground. It doesn't seem to have any liquid in it.
I have a. What is this?
Hold on. And may I make an Arcana check on it?
Sure, you want. 14 and an 8. Navro, you're like, let me make an Arcana check, but you're more focused on like looking at the scroll and like, ooh, what can you do with this? Ooh, maybe I can get into this situation, maybe this, and maybe this, and sort of just.
I'm looking over
think
at
about
both their scrolls, just
Yeah.
like, ooh, what's in there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm
It's
pocketing
like
mine,
just
so you
holding it
can't see
close.
that anymore.
Upset.
Zephyr, you pick it up, as Navro's sort of distracted, and it does have a liquid inside, but you can't see it. This is a potion of
Oh.
invisibility.
Oh.
All these items are useless to me.
Ingot is very dissatisfied.
You know, I was expecting something like a shiny sword.
Hold
Like I
on.
said, you're not powerful enough for it.
Ingot.
Out of game, you're level 2.
And
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's gonna be.
I wanted a
basic
shiny
stuff.
sword, but see, I want like not a magical sword, just a sword that has been enchanted with like mage light. It just glows.
Why
That's
is your
what I
hands
want.
wet? Why are
Man,
your
I
hands
want a
wet?
Vorpal sword. Like.
Oh, you hand sanitizer?
I want Mjolnir. DM,
Hey,
give
I
me
want a god
Mjolnir.
weapon. Ah. What do you freaking expect?
I want to shield the depression.
That was my niece. She
You're
wanted to
Alright,
say
I'll
hi.
tell you. I'll tell you what. Here, roll a D100 on a 95 and above. You get one of your choice of the meme items, from the Brawl of Holding to the Shield of Depression. Roll a D100 and get.
Come on.
Roll right now.
Do it.
Right now.
Do it.
95.
Do
No
it.
inspiration points. All skill.
Shield of depression.
That's what I thought.
damn
I
it.
got my chair silly.
Oh man.
I can roll
Well-
that one, but I can't roll 95. God damn.
Got my
Damn.
chair. Come on.
While everyone is complaining,
Oh,
Spike's
my
like, yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool.
I'm gonna.
And
I'm gonna-
pockets my potion of water breathing.
Hey,
I'm
don't
I
happy.
will add it to your inventory.
Thanks.
Ingot's gonna point to the Navro's pocket that he presumes the amulet is in, and he's holding the scroll in the other hand.
I was just about to. I take it out. I cast a little bit of prestidigitation. Shiny. Exchange of goods and services.
Ingot holds the scroll out, but he hasn't let go yet.
I put my hand out, but my hand is as well close to the scroll. Do we make the switch?
Ingot will allow you to make the switch.
Alright, we make the switch. I get the scroll. He hugs it tightly with love.
Ingot just shoves the amulet deep into his mouth, hoping for the little warmth it provides.
Oh man. That's it. Make an Arcana check, Ingot. Oh boy, to discern if it's an illusion or not. I would probably say a disadvantage because it doesn't fucking matter. Never mind. All right, well then 8 seems like a good amulet. All right. So to confirm, we have Amethyst and Spike with the potions of water breathing. We have Zephyr with the potion of invisibility. Myra, you have a level 1 spell scroll, and I need you to pick out which spell that is going to be. It has to be picked now.
It has to be picked right now, because I'm getting yelled at.
Okay, well, like before the end of the session. It can't
Okay,
be like 2 sessions down the line. Ah, yes, I think we need this spell at the moment.
But it cannot be a paladin spell, or what other classes can it not be?
It can be any spell, any of the list you want.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
end
only
up getting it to Navro, so what does his spell book require? Need to be
Wizard. If you're trying to give it to Navro, it has to be a wizard spell list.
because I'm not gonna take the book, so I can only ever use this once, right?
Yeah.
You could make it into a. No, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. I think Navro's the only one who can inscribe anything. I don't think paladins can either.
They have nothing to put it into, yeah, unfortunately.
Also, and Navro has the spell scroll for a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am looking through the cantrip list as we speak. Thank you very much for that.
You know what, Navro, you pick out a spell for what's on there, because this is gonna be ending up with you.
I'm looking through, and there's a lot. There's
This
a lot
man
of good
said,
ones.
yeah, that's a free level up right there.
It's got a shit ton of stuff.
They rolled
Well,
nothing
I mean,
but spell
To be fair, a lot of IOUs now.
Yeah.
You have to do a lot of favors.
If the
Make
amulet
sure it
ends up
doesn't have any
fake,
components, because we do not have those.
That's the thing. That's the thing I'm looking at. A lot of these are really good, but they have components. Like mage armor needs leather. You don't consume it, but I still need to have a bit of cured leather on me. And we only have the one piece, don't we?
Yeah. From the.
Did we get some from the rabbit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys said you want to skin it.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to have hideous laughter, but you need like baked goods for it. So
You could go with
Well, we
Thunder
can make that.
Wave.
That's a waste though of food.
yeah, that's the thing.
You could go with Thunderwave or Grease. Those are kind of useful.
I think you need materials for grease,
No.
if I'm not like deranged.
Yeah, it's a stick of butter.
Yeah, you need a bit
What?
of pork grinder butter.
Zephyr's going to climb this
Oh, it is,
wall
you're right.
if he can. Try and hop over here and take the rug.
I thought you already did.
No,
Yeah,
I took
you did.
the carpet.
You took
I
this
took
one.
this bit.
Oh,
I
you're-
didn't take this.
This man is trying to
The
jack
edge.
this entire thing. What the- This man's just like, hey, this is a nice place you got there, G. Let me take that. Like, what the? Alright.
Are you using
I
it?
like your
No,
rug, G.
we need it more than
Like,
Yeah, Spike's gonna jump up and help.
you're not
Rip
jumping.
up
You're
the
not
car.
jumping that. You gotta climb up, my friend.
I know exactly.
That low
what it is.
gravity.
And
What
That
is
low
that?
gravity ain't a thing anymore. I'm being honest with you. Oh
He's also
man.
going to take the
Perfect
stuffing
But yeah,
from
you
this
eventually
chair.
climb up and you're able to do so.
What's the
He's
spell?
going to take
Navro?
the chair cushions and maybe some wood.
Where are you holding all this? Because you don't have a bag, so it's like
And,
That's-
well,
that's what
if I
the
get
block
okay,
is
the
for.
big banner,
Hold
I can put everything in the big banner, wrap it all up, and just sling it over my shoulder.
yeah,
In a bindle. Sensei, one thing. If you cast a spell as a ritual, it doesn't expend a spell slot, right?
yeah, but it has to be a ritual or a spell that can be cast as a ritual.
The spell I'm looking at, Detect Magic, can be cast as a ritual. And
Yeah.
it's a fucking useful spell.
It is a
It's gonna
good
be
spell.
that, Myra.
That's a really
Yeah,
good
that's
spell.
not going to be very useful for me either.
You say
level
that.
4.
Alright.
No, I get automatic detect magic at level 4.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Do you want me to get a different spell then?
I probably will change it out anyway, but you can go with it.
Well, let me. We have until the end of the session, so I can still like look around.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I
Hey,
did have to do some narrative with you, but
Well, while you guys are figuring that out, you guys can handle that in the in-character chat and type it out and decide what you want from there.
oh no,
Um,
I meant like story.
Hey,
Haven't
Spike. Hey, if I
Yeah.
put stuff in this banner, could you put stuff in the rug? We both basically got backpacks now.
Well, I
That's
already
not how that
have
works at all.
one bag, but yeah, sure.
Do I notice anything?
Can the rug fit in my chainmail bag? No.
Your chainmail bag? I don't think you ever made. I could be wrong.
I did.
You did?
The last long rest.
Gotcha.
In the notes and everything.
I wasn't sure if you were successful in it. That was the main thing. Okay, if you have it, then here, let me. I didn't add it to your inventory.
That's the thing. I didn't know how to do it in Foundry, so I never ended up adding it.
Okay, that's huge because backpacks are very useful, and rucksacks as well. All right. That said, yeah, you could probably. So wait, hold on. Are you trying to use the rug as a? Because the rug is kind of more like carpet. You can't really like roll or like put it in a way where you can. You can't put a rug or a carpet on a stick and then just carry it that way. If that's what you're saying. The banner, you could probably do that though. This over here, you could.
Yeah. If you need to like noise, cut it in slices. It might become good for sleeping bags. Is what I'm thinking.
Before we cut it, my question was, can I fit the rug in the chainmail bag that I made?
No. It is huge.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's cut it into bite-sized pieces. And he'll just help her do that.
Yeah.
To like sizes that are more transportable.
Yeah.
Mimir, you want to go see your tree? I don't care.
Ripping the carpet up.
All right, you guys begin to hack and tear towards the sort of rug.
I'll go pick up a knife if I need to, just so I'm not like wasting the sharpness on my own glaive.
What I'll do is I'll unstick one of the glass shards from my my hammer and use that as kind of a makeshift knife.
Yeah,
Ow! As you do it, but then you begin to cut through. That said, you're able to get a total of. So this is. I'm gonna use squares for the purpose of this. For you guys, you get essentially 2. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of 2 long, or 2 wide, whichever way you want to look at it, of carpet. There you go.
Nice.
That's like perfect sleeping bags.
Yeah. Got mattresses for everybody now.
Yeah.
Oh boy, there you go.
Can I take the stuffing, or, well, the pillow from the
It's a wooden chair.
seat, by the way?
It's a wooden chair.
Start hacking at the chair.
Do I need wood?
Survival campaigns be like.
Do we need this wood, guys? Holding up the chair.
You just see goggling from Ingot as he's like
and
chewing.
you just like, you know that scene from like Avengers, and like Captain America's there with the logs, and he's just like splits it in half with his bare hands. He just does that.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny as hell. All right. That said, so let me fathom this for a second. You are trying to pick up said chair and just straight up rip it in half. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
All right, make a strength check for me, big guy.
Oh, can I help him out? Can I like hold one of the sides of the chairs while he pulls on the other side?
Yeah, all right, sure. Make it with advantage.
I don't even need.
Oh my
I
god,
got 21.
fucking JoJo's characters over here
I don't
just.
even need it.
All right.
That's it before you come. Just.
We have Voden's version of the Pillarmen over here. All right. Now we just need a third one. Where's Roland when you need him? That's the other third Pillarman. Oh my god.
And also, Sensei, just as a side note, just before I forget, he's going to go down and collect as many knives or swords as he can, fit into the kind of like rucksack type thing.
Fucking chat, I'm sorry.
Yeah, careful! It's gonna rip the banner.
He'll wrap it up in the yeah.
In the carpet, yeah.
We have the spell, by the way.
That or you stick it into a shield. Any more carpet anywhere? He says, looking around the place. Oh, there's that bit of roofing up there. Is that carpet?
That being said, okay, so real quick, I need you guys to, because you guys are just straight up ripping this thing in half or whatnot. Okay, I'll tell you what. Here, just make one of you guys. You're able to rip it in half, but make a survival check to see if like you guys are able to rip it to a point where it's actually usable. 15. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll give you one material resource, but that's it. I'm being nice. Oh man.
I have the spells.
All right. What you got for us?
He's going
so
Detect Magic.
I'll go with Detect Magic.
Okay.
And as well, you said, tell me, just reiterate about the teaching option.
Okay, so with teaching and all that stuff, like so for the cantrip, if you wanted to teach somebody how to use a cantrip, you can do that, and that goes for any class, right? Whether they're a fighter or a warlock, all that stuff, yada yada yada. You can teach somebody that, and that could be a cantrip of anything of your choice, but it has to be through that scroll. I'll say it has to be through that scroll, and it'll take a lot, or it could also be, I guess, a cantrip from your spell book or anything that you remember, but it's gonna take them a while to actually be able to pick that up and learn. It won't be an instantaneous thing. You'll have to be doing this over the course of many sessions.
Okay, so if we were to have a long break at some point where our characters were like in a hut for a week or something, or like in a village for a week, we could do that.
Yeah, we'll make a couple Arcana checks and see like if they're able to nail it down before then. But yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Chance of that happening though anytime soon, it's not likely though.
So I'll ask the party, do you guys want to learn a specific wizard cantrip, or any cantrip, I guess? Or would you rather me learn a specific cantrip?
Right now,
I don't
you learned a
understand.
specific cantrip, so it doesn't, because we're not going to be able to use it for a long while, so you might get better spells and stuff later on.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys
don't
could
have
potentially...
any...
You guys?
If there's
The
any
cantrip that
defensive
I
ones.
could use might be quite nice, because I only have so many magic slots. I don't really have cantrips.
Like, imagine if every one of you guys had, say, prestidigitation or mending. Like, every one of us could mend something. Or, like, we all had firebolt. Now that'd be a bit different because not everyone's spell attack will be the same. We'll all be kind of some people won't have a high one, but you know,
it's still something like just a resource to be used.
Are there any really good defensive cantrips?
I think versatility might be the best, to be honest.
One that's versatile. Okay, I'll look at the other ones because we have until the end of the session. You said, Sensei.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look through the other spell lists to see what like good cantrips there are, because I would rather we have one that's like a long use, like really rewarding, than to just have like, oh, I like the wizard has mending now, cool. I would rather we like all have something like different. We all have something that we can all kind of use. Because then that makes it really strong. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, there's stuff like a booming blade, which might help out with people using magic. Like, say for Ingot, he'll be able to use a magic attack on someone if they use booming blade. It's also in code.
And I mean, to be fair, it's a cantrip. It's not gonna become fireball magically. Like it's something that's gonna be nice and useful to have, but.
Frostbite is
that,
pretty
but
good.
no, I'm kidding.
Check something. Let me check something.
Give me
Because
time.
I'm wondering if it's specifically your wizard level. Not quite, but a little bit. At higher levels, it does not specify at a spell
It's just your
casting
character level for cantrips.
Your character level.
Yep.
So at 17th level, you guys could do 4d10 at range with a firebolt, as an example. Certain spells do have a level. Now, again, like, it's whatever you guys want.
You want to do Firebolt or Frostbite? Because Frostbite, they have disadvantage on their next weapon attack roll.
Well, it doesn't have to be a ranged spell. It could be something like, again, prestidigitation or like thaumaturgy, stuff like that.
Any really useful spell, or maybe good defensive ones if they exist?
I'm looking through, and a lot of them don't have any defensive capabilities that I can see. So I haven't looked through them all.
Just go with the simple and easy one like mending, because I have Eldritch Blast,
my
and I
God.
could probably easily teach them that.
Guys, do you all want to be able to cast a Vicious Mockery?
yes, yes, yes,
Is that what the party is going
yes, yes.
What?
Alright.
Man, just imagine if we all learned, what is it, Color Spray, which is a cantrip?
That's a spell.
First level spell, unfortunately.
I was just thinking all of us casting Color Spray.
Rainbow!
There is
Rainbow! The power of
Power Ranger.
Spare the Dying. Spare the Dying is a really, really good one.
Yeah, that is true.
You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable.
You think Ingot's gonna really use his entire action for that?
Yeah, because
Hmm.
yeah. Like, if the healers go down, that means we can still get them back up.
Keep
We're
in
not
mind,
always going to have
I
a
think you
med
guys
back.
are looking at this too out of game, because the fact of the matter is you're gonna have to teach Ingot a spell, and you're assuming that Ingot will want to learn one.
Okay, but we can all learn it.
Well,
Can we?
I was talking about like to a person who doesn't know like magic and stuff like that. Yeah, you could learn it or whatnot. For the rest of you who actually can cast magic, yeah, you're just restricted to your what do you call it, level, or like your class and whatnot, all that stuff.
Oh, so if say like, so Zephyr wouldn't be able to cast Vicious Mockery because it's a bard spell.
No, he's a paladin. He gets spells. He gets spell casting and all that stuff.
Is there a way to like?
But I can learn anything because my spell casting's just racial.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Is there anything that every class can use? How do we do that?
No.
Well, I guess not. I was working under the impression that like if I taught a spellcaster the spell, I would be able to like theoretically give everyone like say mending or like all that. But if it's a case where like they wouldn't be able to cast a warlock spell or they wouldn't be able to cast like a bard spell, then that kind of throws it out the window.
Granted, if you want to teach everybody mending, it'll be it'll be a long while out of game and in game before that eventually comes to fruition.
Oh, we shouldn't really worry about this.
And
right
that's
now.
assuming that you guys have a lot of free time.
Are
Just
we
go
able
with
to like?
the spell you want, honestly, because at this point, nobody's gonna be able to learn it till like level 5.
Yeah. Are we able to pick after today's session so we can focus on the game?
Unless it's like unless you want to do like throughout like out of game and all that stuff, like handle it after the game, but before next session, yeah, you can do that if you want.
Yes.
Yeah, just so we can get the game going.
Yeah, because we're going to be going around in circles too much with this.
Is anything happening as I chew my amulet?
Just waiting, like, all right, well, or just.
So, what does this spell do exactly?
Well, say that one more time, Ingot.
I was gonna say, is anything happening as I'm chewing on this presumably magical amulet? He's hoping it's 301.
I mean, it seems to be like a normal amulet, like the exact same thing amulet you had last time. It's not warm, but it's an amulet.
Ingot's kind of eyeing up Navro angrily.
I was gonna say I was pulling Navro away to where I am.
It's the talk of the town. Jeez. I'll go to Myra first.
I'm getting glared at by Ingot.
Just the side eye. Look at that face right there. Just staring at him from afar.
I walk over, tap him with prestidigitation. The amulet like both glows radiantly and tastes like chicken. And I'm gonna go over to Myra.
Tastes like chicken. All right.
What is it you need?
Oh, hearing that this entire time she had not known he was dead, surprisingly. But earlier she heard that he is also dead. She turns to look at you and ask, "Did you bring me back?"
I don't know who you are. I don't know who anyone is. You're the only people I've met. I'm sorry not to have any answers for you, but no, I didn't bring you back.
She's kind of trying to start a sentence, but she can't think of anything.
Are you my dad?
Are you my father?
Yes.
I see the family resemblance. No.
I mean, good look at me. How did you not realize that?
She holds. She actually reveals more than just the one arm, and covers him away, and lifts up the deer mask.
Face reveal.
So that he can't see the so that no one else could see this, but him. Do you remember that You remember that image I sent you with the because I haven't had this commission yet. The image I sent with the red hood and the lower jaw missing.
I figured. You'd have to show him that or describe it. No, I don't have it like on hand at the moment.
What you see is the entire lower jaw is missing flesh. Above that seems normal up until you get to the eyes, which are just hollow, and you just see a void behind them. Why are you not like me?
You know, prior to you taking off the armor, I thought I was the one with the bad, whatever, reincarnation. You certainly received the worst brunt of it.
My skin is also quite pale and gray, so...
Twinsies. But... you seem to have some idea that someone resurrected you. If you were to ask me that.
Really, I was not born this way.
Well, who's to say you weren't? Do you have any memory? Who's to say that creatures in this world don't... or are not born this way?
I did get a memory of a vague recollection of seeing the Keeper before, didn't I?
Yeah. It was very, very vague.
The only memory I have is a vague recollection of seeing the Keeper before.
How do you know it's a memory, and not just some hallucination?
I know it's a memory, or is he right? Because now I'm like, wait, is my life a lie? The one thing I know a lie.
It's up to you. Just player intuition at this point, because Myra doesn't. They're not sure themselves.
Myra will just cock his head as she puts her the mask back on.
Trusting your mind is a bad move. Unless you have concrete memories. The one I told you before is the only one I have. So...
those voices, have they said anything?
You hear them too? What do they say?
They
what
ask
do they say
you.
to you?
You say you hear voices. What have they said?
Just one word answers. One... kill. Join. And I look at Myra, and I'm going to say the specific word cataclysm in the way that it was said before.
Oh. Okay. All right.
No.
But what characters do you have?
fuck.
God damn it, why would you do this to me? I got
Myra,
7
it's
characters.
That's bully.
Are you? How loud are you saying this?
I didn't know. I mean, can I back out? I don't wanna.
We're here now. We're going for a
It doesn't
wild
matter
ride, my
because
friend.
Mimir should technically be on my side, so.
You gave Mimir to me.
Yeah, he gave him over to the
did I?
Amethyst.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Did.
That's why he's chilled over
They're
there.
just, he's just burning right now.
He's gotten used to it, but there are like burned, like hand, like it's like burned. You know, whenever you get like sunburn, is like whenever you like kind of lift your hand off
white
of it's like
marks where your skin is covered?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like that, but it's like handprints over Mimir's face.
Oh, perfect. If that's happening, and if I notice it, can I start doing like trying to get like the Simba mark?
You can certainly try.
Hell yeah!
You can certainly
Anyway,
try.
am I about to die? Is that what's about to happen?
Well, let's find out.
We're all gonna
Alright.
die someday.
And you
I
say it exactly the
have-
way it is? You say it in the... Well, you don't know that. What exactly do you say?
Well, I guess if I'm locked into it, I say the word cataclysm in the language that I had heard before.
Okay, so I believe the language you heard before was Celestial, correct?
It was something different, wasn't it?
It was
a
either
different,
common or Celestial or in a language you'd never heard of before.
It was a language I never heard before.
Okay.
Oh, please don't be abyssal.
You wouldn't. I don't think, unless I made a mistake, you do not have that ability to speak that language yet.
Me?
Yes, if I am correct, you have not learned how to actually speak it. You just know what it is, and you know how to translate
Oh, I just know the words? Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So like, you know
Crisis averted?
So let's say you know Dwarvish, you know the Dwarvish, or let's say you know Common, you know the word for jump. You know how it looks like in Dwarvish and all that stuff because you've seen it written down. You just don't know how to fucking pronounce it yet because you haven't studied to figure it out.
You heard something say it though, so couldn't he try repeating it?
He can certainly try if he wants to. I mean, granted, he won't get it right though.
I mean, well, I don't want to.
No, that might be enough.
I'm not going to put my characters and Myra's characters on the line. So
I think it'd just be mine in that situation, wouldn't it?
Would it? I mean,
clearly it's some kind of effect.
We don't know.
He asked me for my
let's
characters.
just do shenanigans now.
I guess I'll say it like in a
trying to mock it a little bit.
A little bit, I guess, if I'm forced into it. If I can't back out.
You hear something along the lines of
Sound vaguely familiar?
No.
Okay.
Nafro looks around, checks all his body parts are still together.
Myra looks at you and goes, I don't know if it was in a specific language, but I heard one voice. But it said save and I think protect or find them.
I have heard that too.
Last time we held hands. Yes?
I'm not sure about that one. Have you heard someone ask what your way is?
Limbit. Limbit. I heard you, Pete. Limbit? Question mark?
I think Limbit dead.
Limbit might have.
Sorry, my thing died. I had to plug it in.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh man, I was like, oh no.
Sorry, what happened?
I heard.
What was the question? Because my headset turned off.
I heard.
Give me a grace.
Oh. I heard one.
Are you there, Limbit? Just to.
Yeah, my niece is just screaming at me right now, so just talk. I'm listening.
Well, he's just gonna ask one question.
Have you heard someone ask, "What is your way?"
Does that mean anything to me? Because no.
No.
No. Though I may try talking like you. Apparently, talking to statues and objects seems to work.
I feel like we're working on different wavelengths. How many voices can you possibly hear?
There is one other thing. my own voice. I wasn't able to use it
I see that
until...
face of recognition, but I will stay silent.
I was not able to use it until I broke the first of 5.
You had said that before. 5.
I was chained on a mountain.
Navro, you hear in your head? Oh boy. This. Yeah. Oh, lost it. 5. Continue.
Did you hear that?
No. But the first of 5 have been broken.
God.
The purple demon thing I saw.
I'm not gonna lie.
Watched.
Grace's laughter adds to Myra's effect. It's
I'm really sorry about that.
No, it actually works with Myra, and it's scary.
I don't know how you can hear that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Keep going.
It's like a weird child hiding behind me.
Should we not be telling the rest of the group this?
She says as she places her bone hand on your shoulder.
The more who know, I have a feeling the worse it'll be.
I think talk with Mimir, with
You won't answer.
the challenge before us secrets. I feel having things more out in the open helps. We need their trust.
You need their trust.
You don't exactly have the most trustworthy face. I think just having them on our side is enough. What do you have to lose? You could have them all stooped in fear in an instant. Should they ever try to retaliate against you?
Oh, there's one. Ingrid and I went over that.
Oh, real quick. Go ahead.
No, go. You said real quick, so.
No, finish over there real quick, and continue what you were saying.
Yeah. I must go to the mountain. Something draws me there.
Okay. Well, why waste time?
Keep my secrets.
I'll keep yours.
Again, the less secrets, at least for me, the better.
Sometimes secrets are meant to be kept.
In order to save others.
Somehow I feel that isn't true.
At this point, Myra's just gonna put her bone finger to the mask, look at the image, and just start shushing him and walking back to the group.
At that point, as you begin to return. Meanwhile, while that's all happening, over here, what are you guys all doing?
Yeah, I
throughout that
apologize if we're really role-playing for too long.
Oh, no, you're
No,
fine.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ingot bites into the amulet
I do
harder
wanna
than he ever
avoid
has
as many
before.
things.
Make an Arcana check with advantage.
Arcana check with advantage. Is that alt?
Yes.
Jesus.
Jeez. It's a pretty tasty amulet, but eventually you're able to consume it.
Ingot's getting a little suspicious after being able to consume 2 of the same amulet. He's gonna eye up Navra.
Well, it's more of like, because with the Arcana check, like it's more of, because I mentioned this before, that you're getting used to it rather than Like the amulet itself from last time, you struggled with it before because you just didn't know how to. Now that you've kind of gotten this down to a T, and you also are growing a little bit, as a myconid, it's a lot easier than it was like a couple of days ago.
Do we notice that he's gotten a little bit taller?
Not enough. Well, I'll tell you what, you can make a perception check. The DC is very, very high. Or I would have asked it for, or asked you guys before.
Can I try one too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I do it at advantage because of sight?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Oh, yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm probably gonna roll shitty anyways, so.
14, 12,
There you go.
5, 15. Nah, none of you guys are able to really tell. It's more of that sort of thing that, granted, even though you've only known him for so long, it's kind of that thing of, you know, when you have like a family member and all that stuff, and then you never really realize when they're growing and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but it's also at the same time you haven't really known him that long, so it's just like, hey, he's short, still seems short to you. All right, everything's in check, everything's in line.
Okay. Understandable. I squat down next to him and kind of return his glare, his kind of look.
Well, hold on. This is before all of that, or before you come back. What was everybody else doing in the meantime?
I see.
Zephyr would probably be going around collecting knives and stuff like that. Probably wrapping it up in the rugs. He'd probably be carrying a few of them.
No,
just so the knife doesn't cut open anything. Until
you officially craft a rucksack and all that stuff, or a bag, you're gonna be carrying this. Now, granted, you're able to carry all of this with one hand, as you're. So imagine this: you're putting everything into the sort of banner, wrapping it up, tying it around like a javelin, I'm assuming, and then just sort of hoisting it over your shoulder. Now, granted, you're still gonna need that one arm to sort of carry this thing around, but you're able to do it. So until you make a bag, your one hand is not free at the moment.
Yeah, I'll just put it down for combat and stuff like that, and come back for it. Even if I don't necessarily say, because my memory is terrible and I don't necessarily see a bag icon, so it's hard to remember.
Okay, I will make a mental note. Alright, so that is what Zephyr is doing. Amethyst and Spike, what are you two doing? You kind of just have Mimir and you've been making symbols on his head.
Damn right, I'm doing the Simba symbol.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's Amethyst is doing that, but if I see Zephyr picking up stuff, I'm just gonna go help him out, and I'll say, hey, I know this is a really shitty situation, but I'm really glad to have you at my side. You're pretty much the only one of the gang that I trust to have my back to in battle, so yeah. Nice to have you around.
It's good to have you as well. Between you and me, you're by far the most rational. I mean, and he'll just look over to the lizard, the mushroom, the two dead people, the head. You're definitely the one I rely on the most. But,
oh, that's not a steep competition.
It's good to have you around too. I do apologize if I've been quite bossy recently.
Someone has to be.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't run around like children.
You need to get to that mountain. You need to see why Grana sent us. Must have been him.
Oh, I don't understand the why, but I think you're right. I have to get there, and hopefully we'll be able to find some answers there.
In the meantime, pick up what you can anything useful we might be able to turn into weapons, armors, the likes.
Fortifications for a
even.
camp.
Exactly. I think what we need to focus on is ways to procure food. So we need to make a habit of setting up traps. Hopefully, the ones that we have completely frozen over. I spent time on that.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Oh, thank you. I'm not too used to, well, wild ones. Kind of. The wood back then wasn't too hard to come by, I think. And the time on the sea, it was mostly fishing.
What is
and, anyway, time's gone by. We're in a new land now, so no point dwelling on the past too much. So, let's do what we can. Let's come back, get this challenge done, and soon we'll be conquering the land.
Yeah. Not dwelling on the past. Yeah. Let's conquer the land, as you say. I'll go back to picking up stuff.
As you begin to do so, eventually, Navro, you begin to join the likes of Ingot and Amethyst. Zephyr and Spike, I'd assume that you guys would just be kind of like going around at this point, just sort of picking up weapons, yada yada yada, just pretty much all around and whatnot.
Yeah, whatever's useful.
Yeah. Alright.
Inspired by earlier when someone was about to shove a sword into Ingot's mouth, he would like to find a short sword or a dagger and just consume it, or attempt to.
How so? Do you straight up take it and then just start biting onto it, or do you just try to like full on swallow that thing one gulp?
He tries to chew it. He like grabs it, puts his mouth, and just starts like chewing it like a popsicle stick.
Okay.
Oh god.
As you see, Ingot, make another Constitution saving throw. Real quick, gotta roll for this. Oh, yeah, I think it's about that time. Did you roll? It didn't pop up. There we go, 15. Okay. As you begin to sort of take a big old chomp out of it. Oh boy. Amethyst, make a perception check for me. It's about time. Alright.
17.
17. Yeah. You're able to notice. One moment, please.
Oh boy.
Oh god. I've been waiting for this one. Where the fuck? Here we go. And yep. Alright, Amethyst. You look towards Ingot, and you see as he's just sort of sitting down, just trying to gnaw on the sword. You look behind, kind of where his shoulder is, and you see a slit down the middle. And you look a little closer, and with your 17, you're able to decipher what it is. You see a jagged mouth or a maw that seems to have formed on his, like kind of where the back of his shoulder, and it has this sort of almost pointy sort of teeth, some bits of teeth missing, but they're all sharpened and jagged.
It's a slot machine. You just like put it in and it's just a shredder. Oh.
And it's on his back, right?
On like the back of his shoulder. He wouldn't be able to notice it himself.
Wait, who?
Ingot.
I'm just gonna look at it. Hey, Navro? Yes, yes?
Yeah, what's up?
You're smart, right?
There's a lot of horrible thoughts in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, so's everyone, alright? But, like, come here, mushroom, stay still.
I turn to the back of Ingus and I see this wonderful maw.
Hold on 1 second. Alright, I don't know. It's gonna have a mirror highlighted for some reason, but you can ignore that. Okay, 6. Never mind. Okay, you look around and you see as there is a sort of giant maw on the back. Well, I guess it's not giant. It's more of like it's pretty small, but it's another mouth on the back of Ingot.
And is it the same style of mouth as on Ingot's like regular face, or is it like a toothy?
It is toothy.
No.
So
glad I didn't have to draw that.
So what's that?
I kind of kneel down a little, and I put my Ingus, or mushroom. Can you just open your mouth?
Ingot just opens wide.
Does the mouth on the back open?
Damn right it does.
Oh.
And you see another mouth inside of the other mouth.
There's like two. Oh god,
yes.
it's like an alien.
God,
is he a jigging mouther?
Oh my god. I mean, he did eat that stuff, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oh no.
Yes, he did.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh god, he's infected.
No.
Yep.
I once looking on the cameras was priceless. Everyone had the same reaction at the same time.
Oh boy.
Wait, that might be beneficial to Ingots at least, because jigging
Thank you for the
mouthers
raid,
gain
Reverend
size
Bandit.
as
Appreciate
they
the
eat.
much love,
No,
Thank
the
you guys
downside
so
is
much.
it's going to
You're freaking
overtake
awesome. Thank you guys.
That's the downside. You see, I'm an optimist. I look at the good side of things. You'll become a mountain.
Navro is going to slowly take the gold coin that Ingus gave to him earlier, and is going to like. Does it have a tongue of any kind?
From what you can see, nah, I can't really. You don't really notice it. But also, why do you think I just keep randomly doing randomly?
I think you're.
My approach seeing everyone crowd around Ingot. He hates this little fucker and wants to know what's going on.
I put the coin like in the mouth, and I kind of, if I'm able to, I'm gonna lay it down like at the bottom, like on the very bottom of the mouth cavity, and put my hand away softly. Ingot, can you
make a dexterity saving throw?
A dexterity saving throw?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I hear the fear in that man's voice. 13. With a 13, you see as it immediately bites down onto the gold coin. It chews and munches onto it, and then it begins to shift around in Ingot's body, and then begins to form almost all around underneath this kind of a mushroom cap, like underneath him.
Lie down, or I'm gonna kick you out. You have to lie down, or you're out.
You may need a bit of assistance here.
Well, you're not on mute, but that's hilarious.
Is anything happening as I'm chewing on the sword? Am I making any progress on biting through steel?
Yeah, you've gotten a big old chomp out of the sword, but I mean, hey, you're making a little bit of progress. You do see as like with the this is over the course of probably like 3 minutes. You realize this is gonna definitely take you a little bit, but where the bite mark is definitely like, yeah, I assume so. But where the bite mark is just sort of coated with poison, like a liquid sort of poison.
Navro was going to ask, Ingot, do you taste gold at all?
No.
Does Ingot taste gold?
No.
Shiny? No?
Oh, honey.
Oh no.
Shiny.
Did we hear that?
Yes.
Did the mouth move? Did the mouth move when it said that?
It's underneath his mushroom cap, so you can't really see.
Okay, Ingot, this is a lesson for you. This is why you don't eat everything.
Ingot has no clue right now. You're talking to Ingot, he's just looking at you, chewing on steel. He has no clue what the fuck you are on about.
I'm gonna with my.
You can't kill an animus. It's autumn. What are you gonna do?
Oh my god.
While he is distracted, I'm going to go down, and I'm gonna, with my quarterstaff, with my old driftwood staff, I'm gonna lift up the cap, if I can, slightly of his mushroom to get a better look at this thing.
Ingot, you feel all of this. Do you let them?
Well,
Ingot's just gonna turn to face Navro, very confused.
Wait, but Myra's also doing it.
Okay, same thing, probably, right?
Yeah, with my bone hand. I'm
Ingot
literally,
just
or no,
starts
the end of my
walking-
claw.
He's kind of
And
just
I'm gonna say
walking
Ingot,
towards
if you
them
stand-
now, like looking at them.
Ingot, stay still. I think I see a shiny. Hold still. I'll get it for you.
Ingot will stop them.
Yeah, we both look underneath the cap. Spike,
Alright.
you want to say something?
Yeah, Spike's gonna just kneel down in front of Ingot and
Reese, no.
say, "Huh?"
Sorry.
You're good.
I'm gonna kneel down in front of Ingot and say really gently, buddy, I don't know if you realize, but you know that. Oh no, actually, I didn't see the.
Yeah, you didn't see the gibbering mouther.
I have. Okay. So I'll just say. You have an extra mouth on your shoulder, but now it's under. She's gonna kind of try to find the word.
Myra's just gonna
on your
her.
head.
We don't know yet.
Just.
Ingot's just confused.
Okay, from my time of fighting the gibbering mouther, can I discern anything about what the monster is? AKA, basically a martial check. Kind of thing.
Grace, give me it.
So that's two different things. Are you martial checking
throw.
the monster or like the mouth?
I'm martial
Or-
checking the mouth.
Bring it to Aiden.
If I can.
Hold on.
I
Mute your
martial
mic.
check the mouth.
Mute your mic.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Just mute your mic on Discord and all that. So are you martial checking the mouth on like Ingot, like the secondary mouth?
Yeah,
Or are
and,
you
like,
like trying to
discerning-
recall any
yeah.
like history on monsters like the gibbering mouther? Because those are two different things.
Both if I can. But one first. So basically the mouth itself first.
All right. The mouth itself, make a martial check. That is for you. A straight wisdom check for me.
I have no idea what this is, and it's fucking gross.
I don't know why it's not.
Does
Someone else want to do this?
Nah, it's only
I'm
it's
good.
only you at the time. That's with a natural
Navro.
1. You have no fucking clue what this thing is capable of, what it
Navro,
can
do you
consume
have
on
any
Ingot or anything.
idea?
While I'm lifting it up, I'm going to make an investigation check if I can.
Are you looking? What are you looking for exactly?
Right underneath his cap, just like
Are
all
you-
the yuckies.
Are you just trying to look at it, like find what's inside the mouth, or?
Just look at what it is, essentially.
All right, there's more perception then.
Okay. Yeah, that was...
5. As you every time you try to look towards the mouth, you see as it begins to just sort of go into sort of Ingot's body and begins to sort of swirl and form amongst his entire chest and almost around his entire back, just sort of avoiding you.
Can I think back from the gibbering mouther, and do I discern any history about them?
Make a history check.
Alright.
Or, excuse me, not a history check, not a history. Nature.
Nature.
Ingot's going to town on this sword.
He really is. 11. No. You do
Like a kid that
most
could,
things that you do remember, and this is like you already know this kind of out of game anyways. You know that they have several mouths, typically mouths inside of mouths, dozens and dozens of eyes, and eye stalks.
Do I see any eye stalks?
Make a perception check.
I don't want to.
This is frightening. Meanwhile, Ingot's like, this is fun.
I'm just way too disgusted, honestly. Can someone please martial check this fucker?
What color is the creature itself, if I gotta look at it? Is it the color of a gibbering mouth, or is it like the color of ingot?
So like the mouth itself, it's the color of ingot. It's literally just an opening in its flesh.
But the creature itself is a different color?
Like the inside is just a mouth. Well, with another mouth inside, but you know.
Hold on. So there's the mouth, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's like there's the thing underneath his cap.
No. The original mouth moved to underneath his cap. It's straight up moving around his entire body.
Oh, okay. I get you now.
It's like a parasite, basically.
What y'all aren't doing is I'm going to look at it and speak to it. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
I don't like that. Yes, no.
Hello. You here?
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Does Ingot hear this?
Yeah. As he's conversing with it, yeah.
Ingot's gonna kind of start like looking behind him and around. He's quite confused.
Immediately, knowing that it has semi-sentience, Myra breaks out the big guns. Thank you for the long rest. It is a separate entity from Ingot, kind of, mentally, right? Like they don't share minds?
You don't know.
I cast Cause Fear on the eye stalks.
Alright. Ingot, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
And he's so scary you made the cars cry.
You made the car go, right? Hey, yo, what?
They need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wait, my overlay went for you guys. Sorry about that.
How dare you?
My bad.
Just imagining Ingot just starts bursting out crying.
I'm just gonna intimidate it.
Well, for the wisdom saving throw, first off, Ingot. Well, how do you try to intimidate the mouth?
I am going to. Oh fuck! It's just a mouth and eyes, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't have eyes. It's literally a mouth.
Eye stalks.
Gibbering mouthers.
No,
dude.
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for.
You don't see any eye stalks. You haven't looked for any.
Well, I thought it had eye stalks. Never mind.
No, gibbering mouthers have eye stalks.
So it's just a mouth. That
it is literally just a mouth inside of a mouth.
As you do.
What are you?
What are you?
Can you please maybe investigate it with a partial check so we can...
I will, but I think I have to speak his language. So
I'm gonna, if I can, can I martial check it?
Sure, make a martial check. Make an intelligence check.
An intelligence check?
Yes.
So first you feared Ingot, now you're kind of like yelling at him. He's not having a good time.
Ingot, did you make your wisdom saving throw?
It was a 12.
Am I still? I thought I canceled that.
No. That being said, Ingot, you see as Myra begins to become the most sort of terrifying sight that you've almost ever seen. You almost stop eating eating the sword for a brief moment. And as you do, you feel just an overwhelming sense of dread near her.
Ingot wants to run away.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want to get as far away from Myra as possible.
Since you can cause fear, I'm gonna say you run, you die.
Myra,
I think you're just terribly. Ingot's gonna bolt as fast as he can, just in the opposite direction to Myra.
Myra already screwed this up, so whatever. Wait, we were holding his mushroom cap. Can you run?
No, you're poking at it.
You're
poking at it. Don't hold it, please. Don't hold him. He's going to kill us.
Ingot just fucking buck wilds out of there.
Yeah. That said, you guys see as Ingot just begins to bolt out, and he dashes. I'm assuming you use your full action dash.
Oh yeah, Ingot puts all he has into this. He is.
Okay.
So you guys see as he turns into Forrest Gump for a moment and just takes off like it. All right.
Was I still able to
okay,
make my
everyone.
martial check?
Hold on. With your martial check, one at a time. With a 22. From what you can tell, even with that, you really just have no idea what the hell this thing is capable of. From what you can tell, like this is the thing that kind of scary. You see that it's a mouth, but one, how did it get there? Why did it get there? And more, and what is it doing or trying to do? You have no idea. Even like with a quick little look and even a detailed look, the fact that you can't figure out or have any lead almost terrifies you for a moment. Oh man.
Everyone, let's handle this
Go ahead.
a bit more calmly, okay? Now, I'm not sure about you, but if I found out I had a fucking arm crawling around inside, a mouth crawling around inside me, I wouldn't exactly be doing very well. And this guy, well, he almost sliced me in half, so it's not very good to aggravate him.
Alright, well, give him a bit of time. So,
you're the god of knowledge. What the fuck is this?
That, oh, I can at least tell you that. That's a fucking disease, that one. Well, what the fuck did he even do to get that sort of thing?
We fought some sort of gelatin-like thing with a bunch of mouths. Sounded very similar. I think
he did eat some of that, didn't he? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there goes your answer. That thing, it's not anything of the gods, I can tell you that much. That's, seems to be at least a little bit of foul sorcery in that one.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, not really. Again, don't really get to see much, but only know what, the past and all that.
I'm going to go over to Ingot and just, maintain him, just kind of go behind him.
Well, before you do that, hold on. Mimir would call you over just like, hold up, before you go. Real quick, the other group, they're getting done with everything over on there, and from what I can see. That said, I need a question answered from both of you to determine what happens going forward. You want to wait till the mushroom and get sort of calms down, or because it'll calm down eventually, or you want to just decide now?
What is it?
To which now?
So are you asking us to go on to the next challenge with or without?
Well, it's for the next challenge, but you need to decide what you're gonna do for it.
First off, I'd rather help this guy get a fucking mouth out of him. Already has one annoying one as it is. We don't need another one scampering about on his body.
I'll be honest with you.
You know stuff.
I'll be honest with you. Unless you know how to cure diseases, it's kind of stuck like that.
Alright. Could you please explain to us what kind of disease this is? There's a lot of diseases like a cold.
Well, I can try. Here. Gotta be careful with this thing. Here. Time to activate this ability. You'll see as his eye will begin to sort of shine forth and look towards Ingot. And as he does, you'll see his, he almost becomes highlighted for a brief moment. Alright, now don't get too used to this. I can only do this so long. And only so many times a day. Don't want too many people knowing of my position. And you will see as he begins to say, alright, that thing, whatever it is, well, things, seem to be trying to sort of use a host. Poor little bugger's probably the new host. You're telling me, that thing before, what did it look like? You said gelatin? Anything other defining features about it?
Flesh, eyes,
Stalks.
mouths.
Ah, I see. It seems to be that one's the prime candidate with as much shit as he eats. It's looking to probably consume and take over everything. Well, himself and probably everything inside of him. I mean, he doesn't need people, right? Like, he doesn't need any...
No, I have an idea. Hey, Room.
As he's still sprinting, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Ingot is bolting away from Zephyr at full speed.
Look, you have another person trying to steal your shinies.
Ingot in his state thinks Zephyr is now trying to steal his shinies.
Someone else on you. They are on you, stealing your shinies. Please, let me help.
Ingot's still bolting.
Wait,
he's terrified.
You would have heard that on him, so like...
Yeah, but you've also just terrified Ingot with magic.
Yeah.
he's got a
thing
to you guys.
Myra, that wasn't Tim.
Yeah, but like from Ingot's perspective, first one person comes up, then everyone has surrounded Ingot, and now he's filled with existential dread.
Okay.
He's not going to trust any of you.
Zephyr is going to wait a little while until he stops running, and then calmly approach him.
Eventually, Ingot, after like a minute or two begins to pass, that sort of overwhelming sense of dread and fear does eventually fade. It takes a while, and you're sprinting for a long bit, but you sort of calm your nerves, and after a bit of time...
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Zephyr is going to lay down all his weapons on the floor, take off his helmet, raise his hands up, make himself as least threatening as possible. Okay. Friend, do you mind if I talk to you?
Okay.
Right now, how do you feel about things stealing the shinies from you? I mean,
my shinies.
Exactly. You hear that right now?
You don't hear that. Only Ingot hears that one.
Okay. Well, I didn't even hear it.
Alright, checks out then.
Yeah. Ingot is... He is chewing on steel. I don't imagine it's very quiet.
He'll kneel down to face him. Right now, there is something trying to steal shinies from you. He is much like the monster we fought back then. Remember? You ate a little part of him. With all the mouths. Why am I going into a more Russian accent? I have no idea. But anyways.
It's a need.
You tasted bad.
Exactly. The problem is, well, he's in you right now. He is currently stealing your shinies, and, well, he is trying to take over you.
What thing?
It was
over.
Right there.
So Ingot just grabs his sword and plunges it straight through himself with Zephyr points.
Oh no! Yeah.
Okay, in that quick time, can I do a misty step and grab the sword, or even block it with myself?
I'll tell you what, make an insight check to see if you even know he's gonna do that.
Because the second you say that, Ingot is just going to like flash it out and stab. There's no hesitation, no thought. Shiny stealing is bad, and Ingot will kill it.
Oh no! Alright, I need you to roll a D10 plus 4. Yeah, D10 plus 2. Ingot.
D10 plus 2?
And also just roll a D20. See if you crit on yourself. Oh god.
So D10. Christ. Can I just do plus 2
with
like
advantage
that?
as well. So
okay.
11. Oh boy.
And then you want me to roll
2D20. 2D20.
2D20. Okay. 2D20.
No crit. So you take 11 points of damage and you are bleeding out at the moment as you watch as Ingot begins to take his sword and begins to plunge it directly into his stomach.
Okay.
At this point, I came over and I would be like kneeling next to Zephyr, and I say, "Buddy, no. Can I please look at it? I think I know how to. I think I know the healing and stuff."
Roll a D8, Ingot.
Roll a D8, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Buddy.
Ingot, you take 6 points of bleeding damage.
Zephyr is going to lay a hand on the bloodroom and stop the bleeding real quick. Actually, no, he isn't, because of the mouther.
Ingot's just going to use his second wind. He as he's taking damage, he's going to use second wind. He's just like, damage, no.
Alright.
That's not the right way to get rid of it, so I believe.
Remember,
I'm going to ask something that
you
you're
didn't
not
have
going
your
to
second
like.
win from. Oh wait, no, you got the reset. Now
Yeah, we long rested.
Yeah. So that said, yeah, you can cast the ability on yourself.
I'm going to ask something you're not going to like, okay? Can you please vomit?
Ingot just looks very confused.
Currently, you have something inside you, and if it's like what I'm thinking is moving around, you ate it, maybe it's able to be puked out.
Ingot tries to retch as much as he can. He's never really done this before. He's only ever put things in.
Make a Constitution check.
Would you have to pass or fail?
That said, with a natural 5 plus 4, I believe, for a total of 9, or no, plus 3, 8. You try and try, but it doesn't seem to sort of work. You see or you feel this sort of wriggling kind of inside of you as it begins to sort of move and shift around. It's not going anywhere.
Can I please look at you?
Ingot nods.
So...
The sword's still just in him. He hasn't pulled it out. He just left it in there.
Okay.
Shit.
Because Ingot is a fighter, he knows pulling shit out will cause bleeding.
That is true. All right. So, DM.
Yes.
Considering my healing capabilities and possibly subsequent training, could I examine Ingot and see if I recognize a course of treatment that would be appropriate for this, or if I've ever seen any kind of parasite affecting a person like this?
That said, make a medicine check. Zephyr, make a religion check with advantage.
Oh.
Why the fuck do I have a -1 to that?
Wait, what?
Can I help? Oh, can I help her with the medicine if possible?
Oh, you dumped your wisdom, that's why.
I guess I did. But didn't I get a proficiency? I guess I didn't. Okay,
no,
whatever.
I think it was just your...
Oh. Okay.
20 and 16. So let's start with Spike first. So Spike, your best bet, and also bless you, your best bet would probably be to, you'd have to make this a very, very fast process, but to take the sword out, but then immediately after cast a bit of divine magic. Not anything physical is probably helping with that, or patching up that wound anytime soon to stop the bleeding. It'll be very, very difficult, but you can certainly try to do it physically. So probably a bit of divine magic to help out with that, of healing nature. Past that, honestly, pick a god and pray. And that's when we turn towards Zephyr. Hello. So when it comes to diseases and stuff like that, you as a paladin in training, because you're only level 2 right now, you know or have heard stories of paladins at the least becoming immune to diseases and other things like that, but also on top of that, allowing their allies to become immune to diseases as well. Granted, it is you have to be a very, very powerful paladin to do so. You've only heard stories of people that powerful, like some of the best, but it is a possibility. The last thing with your religion check, you could maybe try to contact Farika, the goddess of affliction, and hope that she'll help this guy.
I have a few ideas. So, perhaps eventually I can help you out properly with this disease. Or, and by the way it's moving, it seems to have a body to it. I can heal. I'm not sure how well. But one idea would be to cut it out. Another, Farika might be able to help, but I'm not too acquainted with her. I'm not sure if anyone else is.
Inga just says, my shinies! Clearly very upset.
I know. This is why you do not go eating foreign substances, okay? Stuff like this might happen, and... Sure. Do you have a name?
Inga actually doesn't know his name. He just looks at you blankly.
You can invent one if you want. I don't remember my name either.
Inga also looks at you blankly.
What do you want to be called? Otherwise, I go by Shrew.
He's just going to keep staring at the both of you blankly.
Okay, Strom.
Alright.
Look.
Do I need to change the overlay?
What do you want to do in this life?
Mountain.
How so?
Me become mountain.
Okay. Well, in order to become a mountain, you're going to have to survive to become a mountain. And you keep on putting... Oh, sort you've been chewing at it, it's not too bad, but... Stuff like Monster School, for example, and stuff you are not too aware of, you might not become mountain.
But amulet.
Amulet! You can have a lot more use out of that one. Look, you might not become a mountain if you choke to death or have a parasitic monster roaming around inside your body doing God knows what. So you have to work with us in order to make sure that you become a mountain. Okay? We can help you.
Big.
We can help you become big. Look, we need to hunt for food as a pack. So help us, okay?
Me good at food.
Okay. So, I leave it with you. I have a few ideas. We contact Farika. We try to cut it out and pray to Karanos, Farika, or anyone that you make it through the through that butchery, I should say. Or we wait and hope that we either find someone or that I myself am able to help you. The decision is up to you.
My shinies, get it out. And it's like, you can see he's eyeing up the sword, just getting ready to go for round 2.
Everyone, come here. Okay, you're going to have to rely on this for us for now, okay?
Okay.
Can we... I'm going to get a bit of a strip of that cloth, make it into a string.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get something shiny and try and lead the mouth onto his arm?
Alright, trying to get that.
Or
okay.
like a leg or something. Onto his leg.
Alright, sure.
And then I'm going to quick... Oh,
sorry, you pull out a gold coin, all that stuff, and attach it to your string, and you're holding it out towards the mouth?
Well, not so much. Kind of, yeah, but I'm kind of trying to lead it. So it's like a... if you'd have a rat or something and you have cheese and you just lead it towards a specific area.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha.
So I'm going to try and lead it towards his leg.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Natural 20, 23. You see as it begins to eventually sort of pop out from around his sort of neck area and begins to sort of seep out, and you pull it, or you're pulling it towards his arm or towards his leg?
Leg. I
leg.
think he wants his arms more than his legs.
Alright. So as you begin to do so, you begin to slowly sort of lead it on until it sort of resides on that of, or right below the kneecap.
Okay, and as soon as it gets to there, I'm going to get the piece of string that I just ripped apart, the piece of cloth. I'm going to tighten it around his leg. Probably like
a tourniquet?
around like just below the knee.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm guessing it's like around the foot right now.
The what spell around the foot? The coin like dangling?
The mouth is around the foot. Yeah.
The mouth is right below the knee at the moment.
Yeah, so it'd be right. So I'll tie it right above it, so around the knee.
Okay.
And tight as I can.
All right.
And then, okay, this might hurt. I am going to get my glaive, and I am going to chop it off. Wait, actually, before that, are you sure about this?
Let me ask for consent real quick.
Cut it out, not off.
This is the best way, otherwise I'm going to butcher more than I think I can help, okay?
Out, not off.
Ingot, I want you to also know, as a Myconid, you know that is like one of the main ways of how you use Earthbound and contact your family.
Yeah, Ingot is not looking happy.
Okay, do I? Okay. Alright,
Wait.
alright. Alright.
Wait, it may move before you cut.
Is it still moving about?
Yeah.
Can it get past the rope, is my question.
You haven't tried to, you haven't seen it do anything yet.
Okay, can I kind of like lead it past back up just to see if it can get past the rope? And this is like really tight.
With your natural 20 persuasion check, you see as it does.
And it gets through the rope?
Yeah, easily enough.
Okay.
Sew it shut for now.
I'll lead it to the mushroom cap.
If I try to cut it out, do I actually have a chance?
Both of you make a medicine check for me real quick. Let's make a quick medicine check. 4, 5. Huh. This kind of checks out.
I rolled better earlier.
With a 4 and a 5, Spike, you're at least able to know this. From the way it's moving, you're probably not going to be able to cut this thing out. It's probably just going to move to another location.
May I talk to Mimir for a second?
Sure thing. He actually was going to get ready to say something to you.
I just bump Mimir, I guess, on like his non-existent shoulder, and just say, "Okay, we probably don't need to cut off limbs. How long do we have until this gets to a point of no return?"
Well, I got good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear?
Bad news first.
The bad news is, well... oh boy. Well, the bad news is, it's gonna try to take over everything about him. But, the good news is, as long as that fucker keeps growing, he will be able to evade it. But then we go to the bad news, and depending on how big that fucker grows, means how much more of the disease is gonna be spread.
Hey, Mimir!
Alright.
Mimir, so you know what this thing was originally? Where it came from?
Not really, that's why I'm asking you questions, but I mean, I know a little bit about it, if it's what I think it is.
Everyone, we need to group together for this one. Do you remember any weaknesses?
Well, I'll be honest with you.
Whether
I don't think you got much time to do so.
Poison it out.
Oh. Based off of his sort of demeanor and sort of nature, probably not. But I'll be honest with you, you ain't got much time to figure that out at the moment. Time's nearly up. I have a question for you. You need to decide
where the
now.
mouth is?
I mean, yeah, if you would have just looked at it, you would have seen it, like, sort of going across your...
It's still going to just spray poison into it.
Alright. Doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay.
But, as Mimir was saying...
Okay. Ingot,
so, I don't think
we don't have time.
Right, hold on, is this thing working?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh.
Yeah.
as you said, you ain't really got much time because time's up. The final challenge is near. So I hope you guys are ready. I need you to make a decision. I need you to make it right now. We ain't got much time to spare.
Room. Okay.
No, not about
We're gonna
that.
need you in. We're gonna need you in this fight. Okay.
Okay.
You're going to become a mountain, but you're gonna have to wait. Don't entertain it, and don't let food near it. You may have to hoard your shinies elsewhere and have them after. Okay?
Ingot just goes back to gnawing on the sword that he was chewing on.
For now, can I take the sword out of your back?
Ingot nods.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna do that.
Zephyr is going to cast a Cure Wounds as you do that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright.
So...
That said, okay, Cure Wounds, that'll be Divine Magic, that'll be enough. Alright, you rip that of the sword out, and as it does, bits of sort of almost toxic waste and even mixed with blood begins to spill out. However, Zephyr, quick enough, you're able to cast Cure Wounds, and you watch as the wound begins to slowly heal and mend before your very eyes. Surging with a little bit of electricity. That makes...
Wait, Sensei, do I notice... While examining him, do I notice anything on his hand? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't, DM me. I might, but I am not entirely sure.
It was while you were, I was drawing him.
Things? Yeah, you would notice that.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Gotcha. Alright. That said, eventually, for the sake of brevity, you guys all begin to join the rest of everyone. Mimir begins to sing.
Actually, I gotta start heading out. Some stuff went on.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, take it easy, buddy. Here, I'll grab Terry Bot in here.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
My Terry Bot.
Is this infectious, by the way?
Alright. So, as this is sort of happening, Mimir will begin to say, alright, so, quickly, you gotta decide right now. Wasting too much time. Right now, at the moment, there's only, well, one arena. And others seek to make their way here soon to gain strength. Point is, you have two options at the moment. You want to escape here to sort of do the final challenge. It's gonna be another fight, I'll be honest with you. It's not gonna be good. Option one. Well. Oh boy. You fight, well, either way, you're fighting a champion of, well, the one that you pissed off over there. I'll look towards you and Navarro. Actually, consequences and all that stuff. You know, the one with the gold, all that stuff.
She didn't even like
Wait. Am I included in someone being pissed at me?
No. You know what you did? The one with the horns. The one with the little bits of gold. Now just sort of rummaging in your pockets. I know.
I look over at the statue.
See that one? Yeah, no equivalent exchange for that one. If does anyone have any change?
What's option 2 then?
Well, the thing is, either way, you're fighting one of their champions at the least. Option 1, well, you face the final challenges, and there's no really way to put it. These legendary warriors of only tales and mythos that other people have sort of referred to them. Their name a little ridiculous, but their power immense. Oh boy, I'm talking about, God, I even hate bringing up the name. I'm talking about the legendary warriors of Mythos, Tony Takedown, and Stan the Man Suplex.
Didn't we hear something about Tony Takedown?
We did in the mine.
Me want to Tony Takedown.
You know Tony Takedown?
Me fight Tony Takedown. Inga gets
Alright,
really
let's fight
excited.
Tony Takedown then. I think you need something to
Tony Takedown.
But, see, the decision doesn't get easier from here. Cause, if not that, you fight together with, the other folks, the ones that you met. Those, 5 or 6 or however many. And, well, you fight the likes of an individual known as, well, one of the champions of Erebos. Or, well, at least, that's his name or whatever in your sort of tongue. Regardless, his name's the Death Harbinger. You need to fight the likes of him with the rest of the others, as well, joining forces and all that stuff. Point is, you got a decision to make. Now, let me explain out of game what this means, and also do speed this up as well. Yes, you heard that right. You have option 1, where you fight straight up Tony Takedown and Stan the Man Suplex, champions of Erebos and people of mythos and legend across Aurora. And do so, and you try to free yourselves that way by fighting them. You will do that alone, obviously, if you decide to do that route. Or you can fight more of an actual serious boss fight together with Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, with your strength combined against the likes of the Death Harbinger. Both are champions of Erebos, and the choice is yours.
Sensei, which one harbingers more rewards?
Both. You get to live and you get your your question answered, or your one bit of knowledge answered by Mimir.
Okay.
God, I forgot
So,
to ask.
I guess to give you a better idea, either A, solo boss fight, like with yourselves, obviously, and you get to fight the meme lords themselves, or B, serious boss fight, and you guys get to do a raid boss, and we get to use mechanics similar to the Rasta fight from Arc 1.
I would say
in a crossover episode and all that stuff. So I'm down for either or, so don't even dare try to ask me as a decision. So
personally, myself, I like the meme fight.
Tony Takedown.
Yeah, we need revenge.
You've never met
Inga is pumped for this.
That was
on
my
the one
vote,
hand, a raid boss with them sounds cool. On the other hand, Tony Takedown and Stan the Man Suplex. There is no choice here, Sensei.
This opportunity only comes up once in a lifetime, honestly.
Oh boy.
I don't
This
think
is
we're ready
exactly
to
what I asked
fight them
for.
again.
Many people live and die then
We
without
can fight-
getting to
yeah.
meet Tony Takedown.
We can fight any raid boss we want at any time, but these two Pacific, nah, we can't pass up the opportunity. It's like tickets on fast sale. Just have to go to the concert, man.
Oh man, I wish.
Meme battle.
All right,
No, you have to
it
go to
seems
Clan.
to be an
You have to go to
overwhelming.
Clonakilty and go see Crywang. Like, they're only on tour for so long. I actually did. That's an actual band's name.
They're actually
great.
gonna fucking do it. Well, if that's the case, may your fate be sealed. That is a confirmation you guys are fighting Tony Takedown and Stan the Man Suplex next session.
Like you
For
have
your
to
freedom.
ask.
Alright, lock it in. I'm gonna need their theme song
Is everyone
next
okay
session.
with that?
Hell yeah.
I just want to
Absolutely.
fight something.
Inga is going to
right.
bare hand fight Tony Takedown. He's going to cast away his sword, and he is going to suplex Tony Takedown as revenge.
As you
Oh my
guys
God.
begin to lock in your decision, you see as Mimir's eye begins to sort of shine for a brief moment. And as it happens, you hear from off in the distance, "Ooh, yeah! And that's where we will end today's session. Oh my god. That said, it's time, my friends.
It was me, Voden. It was me all along.
Oh goodness, here we go again.
My immediate party bought it. Oh god.
Oh, the second worst sound to an ancient dragon's roar. Oh my god, I hope you all are ready, because I don't think you are. So put this in preface to basically explain this to all of chat for those of you who are new, and also to you players and whatnot. I've mentioned this before to you guys, but Tony Takedown and Stan the Man Suplex are literal legends across the Auroraverse. I mean, almost every single campaign in Aurora that I have ran have dealt with Tony Takedown and Stan the Man Suplex in one way, shape, or another. And it seems to be now the torch is being passed to the Ascent. Oh my god.
Did Serpent Skull?
In Leonio's falling before you fought him, or before you joined. They fought them.
Oh.
This is actually like one of the first sessions Max ever watched. Oh my god. Well, we'll have to see what happens next time. I gotta prepare a boss fight then. This is gonna be interesting for sure. I wanted to give you guys that option because I know, well, with Navro, as soon as Navro pissed off Erebos, I was like, all right, yeah, he's gonna be pissed about this. He's sending somebody down there to deal with it. But I'm like, oh, there is a chance because they have heard about him. So I guess you can challenge those guys. I wouldn't let Rhyme of the Frost Main challenge them because that's completely out of the blue. They have no idea who those people are yet. That said, thank you guys for playing and all that good stuff. I will get back to you. I'll try to speed up along the lines of the little outro and all that. Real quick for you guys, if you guys gotta bounce out immediately. Be sure to tune into Sunday's stream, as it's going to be a 12-hour stream. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. 12-hour celebration stream of Project Aurora, and also me hitting 1,000 followers on Twitch. It's going to be sick nasty. And yeah, lots of cool things there. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Bye.
I.
All right, thank you guys. Oh, hold on, I gotta sort of lean down or whatever with it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every single one of you, and hope you all enjoyed yourself. My name is SenseiSuplex, and this was a fucking funny session. It was a jokey session. I loved it. But essentially, I am a professional dungeon master looking to bring all of your games to the next level and make them as enjoyable and memorable as possible. So hey, if you want to ever learn a little bit of a thing or two, or anything like that, be sure to join the Discord, and also be sure to follow me on all socials, especially the YouTube channel. We have a couple of little helpful things and tips on there, so hey, you may find something you didn't know about. We also stream pretty frequently about this giant sort of persistent universe known as Project Aurora, where again it's several dozen campaigns, or excuse me, a little more than a dozen campaigns that all affect each other in big or small ways, as they're all in this shared sort of universe and all that good stuff. Everybody can affect the sessions, and everybody can affect the universe, including you guys in chat, in the Discord, on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Everybody leaves their mark, so the question is, how will you? That said, thank you guys again so much for watching. I'm going to see if there's anybody on the stream team at the moment. I don't think so when it comes to Fridays, but I'll check. Real quick, I'll check. Nope. That's it. I'm the only one on the stream team live at the moment. So let me go see if there's anybody we want to go raid. Right now. I don't think there's anybody online at the moment. Yeah, no one's online at the moment, so I guess that will be it for now. Okay, that said, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you all next time. Tomorrow's session is going, or for I'm the Frostman, is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday. Be sure to not miss it. See you guys. Alright, actually, here, we'll switch over to this.